Correct. And that's why I
Well,
said to AI, I'm very upset with you because you are being misinformed. And it came back and went, how so? And I went, you need to watch Nibiru Followers Anonymous videos to understand that Samuel Hoffman was the first person to introduce this info. Oh, I will have to go and review this. And it had a brain fart.
I don't think that's honestly. I think that's call me paranoid,
Purposely
but I
done.
think it's purposely done.
Correct.
It's okay. So the other day I was listening to you talk about Pluto, Sam, and I think the reason why Pluto was demoted as a planet, which makes no sense, is because when you search on the internet, and I was seeing somebody talk about it, it'll just the Planet X thing gets kind of mixed up. So because it was Planet 9 or Planet 10, right? Somebody said something like that, but I think in the search, when you search Hoffman, now it's going to take you to Andrew, right?
Yep.
And it's going to split up the results into two people instead of just one.
Of course, spelling,
slowing down traffic or anything with Samuel Hoffman. I think they did the same thing with Pluto, which is stupid.
Yep.
I think it was a Planet X thing. I can't. Somebody explained it a little bit more detailed. I can't. Again, my brain's still waking up, but
if you go back to the Sumerian tablets,
with the searching online.
If you go to reality, even NASA has definitely quoted that. What about Sirius and Cestus and Makemake? Those are actually planets.
Yep.
They're just small.
Yep.
And we have the actual, and I've avoided this repeatedly through this whole information release, is that our actual planetary count between the two solar systems is far greater than I talk about.
Oh yeah.
How many moons have they discovered on Saturn now? Another new 67.
Oh, it's over 200.
Right, and that's
it's like up to 280 something, 280 plus moons.
Planets are positively charged. Moons are negatively charged. And then you have electrons, you have protons, neutrons, and electrons that build the building blocks of everything, from the subatomic to the astroatomic. And they're all representative of their atomic structure by their mass and the amount that they hold in their placement of the shell structure of the atomic structure of the two atom structure that we are.
Correct.
Protons, neutrons, but we're all linked. And if we got new introductions in a proton or a neutron or a planet or a moon was removed, that would change the equation of what we are.
The whole dynamic will change.
Right. Sometimes paradoxical, other times not paradoxical, depending on the balance and stability of alkali versus salt. Salt versus negative or anyway.
Alkaline versus acid.
Right. That was where my brain was trying to reach for, and I couldn't pull acid out.
When you mix the two, you get neutral water and a salt.
And the variation of everything out there, this big field of hydrogen gases and all kinds of other gases out there. And when they're electrically charged, they intermix, which we refer to as the superhighway system. It's the atomic nudging to create something, which is what necessity does and where all the water comes from.
Yeah. If you have a look at the backdrop behind you, that's a slight indication of the colors of our universe that we cannot see. These are the gases that are being emitted, amalgamating, coming back together.
Somebody gave us
a liquid.
So it's actually 0.0035% of the spectrum that we can see.
And it's also 425 degrees below zero.
We can't even see 1% of what's really out there, guys. You have to really wrap your mind around that.
I have to remind people that we see everything upside down too.
That too. That
freaks people out. What?
Yeah.
Well, that was why I asked Jason the other day where he saw the galaxy from his point of view.
The Milky Way, we can only just see the bottom of it.
And he looks straight up.
Correct.
Which is, he's standing on the bottom of the planet.
Yep.
I was every time I was looking at Indica Land's videos the other day because I was realizing I need to hang out more. I post on Nibiru Follows Anonymous, but sometimes I don't go down the videos. But I was seeing a lot of his work. It's freaking confusing. It's
Yeah, it is.
confusing. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the hell
it
am I
is.
looking at? Like, I don't know. It's almost like you're seeing an entirely different sky.
Yep.
It is so weird with you, Sharon, as well. But I would see it's even weirder with Indica Land. I was like,
The shadowing and the angles.
not look right. There's just something really wrong here. I was so
Yep.
everything looks so different. Everything, it's just so. It would take me a whole. It would take me a whole freaking 180-day cycle just to adjust to those skies. It's weird.
Hey guys, speaking of Sharon's, what she sees, I have a video from hers. I had prepared it for last week and we didn't get to show it in time. So let's go ahead and play it and see what
Cool.
her sky looks like. These are some of those reels that you sent me, Sharon.
Cool.
Who's moving?
That Christopher.
Oh,
Christopher.
Christopher, are you moving house?
what are you doing?
Is that somebody's dog destroying the mic?
No, he
I
might be in the
know.
refrigerator.
Not mine. Mine are unconscious. I fed them
It's
enough.
better.
What did I
Okay.
just listen to?
Okay.
What was that?
It was Chris.
What were you doing?
He was running a race.
Oh,
He's like,
Is it me? Did I make
Yeah.
some noise?
yeah, it was like,
Are you making
sounded like
coffee?
Oh, I think I must have put the microphone into my pocket for a second. Sorry about that.
yeah, that's
As
kind
long as you
of.
don't go to the
I figured.
bathroom.
that's we heard it all.
Flush us down the
Sorry.
toilet.
Okay, well here it is. Here, where? It was here, but 1 second. There, all right.
Cool.
Yeah, there you are.
There you go. You got your little plasma bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, this must have been before I went on my holiday.
Yeah.
All speckles
Hi,
in there.
Auntie.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
Even the view of the sun in your area is just, I don't know, it just feels weird. It just feels different.
They're shadowing
not-
darker.
And again, it's
Yeah.
not true north like we were talking. We're in the peak of summer, we're approaching the solstice. And I would have thought that at midday or close to 12:30, there's no shadow. It's over here. It's coming in from this angle. So we've tipped.
Ow.
So we're not true north anymore.
No,
No, we're
no,
not.
we've been
Yeah.
off for years
Yeah.
now. And that does fluctuate. You know, we've seen these extremities where the moon
Wow.
runs in the south,
Yeah.
southeast, and then all of a sudden, within 2 hours, it's up in the northeast. You know, what we've
That's
seen that
north.
happen over and over again.
So you can see how far northeast that north is.
Yeah.
North is over our head. That was right in the northeastern sky.
I think on
That's
close
behind
passes and stuff, we're sort of just shoved out of the way, and I think our axis
Yep.
gets back and forth, which could
I
also
agree.
be part of the cutoff low situation with our jet stream.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably.
While they're pushing past us, we're going like this. We're fishtailing.
Right.
That sounds about right.
And I've always tried to figure out how the base cloud interaction between atmospheres worked,
Yeah.
and close proximity behavior from there's an exchange, and we've seen this with the pillars of light going up into the sky, and you can see the bottom of the planet right there. Da-da-da, you can't argue with it. Everybody
Yeah.
picture, and all they're looking at is the light shaft in the middle of the picture. They're not looking at the
Mhm.
planet on the top. And
Yeah.
during that interaction and where this pulling, and we saw this early in 2011 in space between Yuri and Atu, where they were actually bleeding off of each other. And
Yeah.
in a Russian video, and God, I wish I had that video available. They've long since banned it, but it came from Russia, and you could see the ion bleed off between two dark circles because they were completely behind the sun and at night. But you could see the ion bleed off between the larger and the smaller planets. and
Yeah.
because of the bleed off illumination between them, it illuminated crescent facial illuminations around both planets.
Yeah.
And you could judge the size and the blackness and everything. It was insane, and that was all the way back in 2011. And it told me so much just witnessing this video over and over again. And it's in some Russian city, and it's somebody's filming on a bridge, and then a bus goes by and a couple of vans and a couple of, and I even remember the van in my mind because it's like right there is when it does it. And we watched these behavioral patterns electrically between the planets, and so I'm sure there's a great deal of push and shove and electrical discharging and actual bleed off of ionization between larger and smaller bodies as well.
Yeah. They're close. They are real close.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I think they're affecting us in many ways. Of course, we're extreme storms and flooding.
Well, you know what's happened to me the last couple of days when we had this really, really close passing. Rebecca's
Cubes
the
there.
day that Rebecca was live. I got the same thing, of course, but mine was because I'm a higher elevation.
Yeah.
Mine was I could literally almost like I could reach up and touch it. It was making me dizzy. It was making me a little queasy.
Wow.
And I just uploaded it so we can check it out later, Rebecca, on YouTube.
Okay.
But Sam, I don't like to focus on sea trails. I do, but I saw something I've never seen before. I saw a small Cessna, local Cessna, leap trails. I've never seen that before. Never seen something small like that leave a trail. I've always it's always big, huge 747s, right?
Sure.
Way out there. But this thing, Sam, I could hear it.
I think
Just
that
a
there's
small
been
plane.
a
I've
funding
never-
cut on that whole program. That because we haven't seen real serious sea trails
No,
since
no,
this change in the
haven't,
administration and since February.
but we
The
have
single engine Cessnas, right?
Well, the last time I've seen a sea trail that low was in 2018. Still not by a Cessna. That was even
Right.
lower. But I did see in 2018 some very low hanging trails.
Well, if you take into
and
account,
now that I saw that, it kind of reminded me of those trails in 2018, and I'm like, things really are close because things have gone close. But these last couple of days,
Their need
especially
for that
close.
to occur is far less right now as well. They don't have to do as much because these things are so damn close that they're just they're hard to tell unless we know
but
what the bottoms of them look like. They don't.
Well, that's what I was thinking, Sam. Is that things are so close right now that I don't think a 747 could fly. I don't know because it was so close, Sam. It was just so close. And I did record it.
Usually they look so teeny tiny.
Wow.
They do. But it was springing on a level I haven't seen before, and it tells me that things are much closer, a lot closer than they have been in a long time, and it's concerning. Also, I felt so static, like my hair and my head for 2 days. Just today, I feel like it's gone, but I was just so static.
So your
I could just
floating
feel these,
chakra is
buzzing, is it?
Yeah, I could just feel the static all over my head and my hair, and it was just.
So you're an elemental now, are ya?
Yeah, you're connecting to your
I
chakra
guess so.
power, dude.
Extra boy.
And this is also what's going on with the sun and 3i Atlas and the planets. It's all connected. All of this is connected.
Yeah.
Everything electrical that is going on is affecting all of us. Rebecca was talking about her feet hurt and she had trouble walking up to the park. And on that same occasion, all week I've had the worst aching hip. That it was literally oh my God, it's in my bone. What the hell? And then we got hit by that jet stream river that went over the top of us, and my butt cheek kept wiggling by itself all day long, and it hurt like hell. For no reason.
I feel very like my body is holding a lot of water or something. I feel heavier, if that makes any sense. I just feel so.
Yeah, well, we're all tired too, and
Yeah.
and fumbling and making mistakes and doing silly things like, doing something without thinking. We talked about this, for weeks now. We're all feeling. My kids are even coming out going, God, Dad, all I want to do is go back to bed. I'm so tired. I don't feel good. And yet, look at that. Look at that dark edge right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Beautiful circles. Yep.
That was awesome. And
There's
that's
another
Pan
one.
There was some
Asteroid
really
right there.
nasty stuff. There was some really nasty stuff.
That's
the other
cube.
day, man. Really
That's
nasty
cube.
big stuff.
That's the Texas
Nice
cube.
cube. Yep.
Nice.
That's the
There's a
Texas
few things
cube.
I really want you to see, and I sent you some
Uh-huh.
stuff, Sam. I was gonna call you yesterday,
Yeah.
but you never answered me. So I was like, well, I guess he's busy. or something.
I rarely, if I hear my phone ring, that's the thing.
Yeah, well, I sent you some stuff on Messenger. I was like,
Okay,
I want you
let
to
me-
check this
let me
out and
go
tell me
look.
what you
Let me
think.
go look.
Then
got a
I
red
told you I
dot
was
on
gonna
the
call you, but
screen.
then you never answered. So I was like, well, maybe he's busy or something. So you never answered my message.
I may have not
I
been
didn't. I
home.
didn't call. I just you didn't answer the message,
okay.
so I thought maybe you were busy or something.
You gotta remember
well,
he's getting
me,
suppressed
I,
too.
Hey, I've been watching
Hello?
Star Trek Enterprise.
Oh,
I got warned the other day on Facebook right away, so I gave myself a day off in between.
Yeah.
So that might have been that day. There's your profile. I'll check my messages.
You got a warning.
Yeah, within hours of his new Facebook.
Wow.
I have absolutely nothing other than me sending you one piece of music in PM. Did you post
really?
it on my page per se?
No, not on your page, on your messenger.
In PM. Well, I did.
Yeah.
That one is not popping up.
Really? It's on your new
Yeah.
account.
Yep.
Wow, I will have to look into that because I'm looking at your page right here, and I just opened the message box,
wow.
and there's your face, and
Yeah, no, look, it's on
me
my.
sending you a Bach piece of
It's
Bach
on my-
music, and that's it.
Well,
Have
yeah,
you
but
got two
you might
messages
be on the
or just
wrong
the
way.
one?
You might be.
I love
looking
Bach.
at the
Yeah.
wrong.
I'm not friends with that other page yet. I don't think.
It's the new one, Sam. It's the brand, the new one that I.
I think you are. You don't like it, Sam? You like your other one better, huh?
Well, it's.
I can't believe Facebook.
It sucks having to restart, but it's the one
I know.
with the profile that you have on your little icon there now that we're live. That's the one I
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3
If only you
accounts
could
here.
merge. If only you could merge the two together.
But there's
Yeah, I
only-
sent you some music on this page December 9th, and you have your son. You have two pictures of you on the top of this page. It's you without sunglasses and you with sunglasses.
Yep.
Oh boy. And I see that on your friend list is Samuel Navarro.
Have your you're on my other one. Yeah, he never, in fact, he never blocked me on that one, and because I rarely use you're on my other account, Sam. You're on the account that I use for family that I don't really use.
So
for
I'm
this
going to
stuff.
have to look you up.
But yeah, he's still on my. That's probably why you're not seeing it, because you're seeing my other account, and I don't use that account too much. I keep it for family stuff, you know. And yeah, Sam never blocked me on that account. And I was telling Rebecca the other day that he actually resurfaced and popped in and said hello.
Oh,
Yeah. So I
That's
said hello,
interesting.
and whatever.
hey, I didn't.
All right. Check the messages in this one. It says Cheech. This check. Sorry, I thought it said
Yeah,
it
check.
does say
Yeah.
Cheech. Cheech is. I didn't. You meant to say check this out. I'll call you later. Okay, I found that one.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Cool.
That is some. That is a really I want you to tell me what you think that is.
It's
I
got
uploaded it
same-
to YouTube, so it would make it easier for Rebecca to play it here, so she wouldn't have to upload it and make a slide and all that. That way she
that
just
is
play
the long box cube and the side orb.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, really?
Yep.
No kidding. Wow. Well,
Oh.
we'll play it
Very
later in the
close,
show,
very
guys, so you guys
close.
know what I'm talking about.
I'm sending it to Rebecca right now.
Well, I thought it'd be easier that she could just send. I uploaded that to YouTube. Last week's show, we realized that she could actually play links from YouTube, and I thought that'd be easier.
Nice.
You know, it'd be easier for her than having to upload it and do the download and all that.
Right.
Cool.
Just
I
StreamYard.
agree.
You just play directly the link.
The clip.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Because
And
you
also,
were mentioning-
it'll keep me more. Keep me posting more on YouTube, which is something I really need to do anyway.
you were mentioning that you saw that the long box cube was very close and very overhead. And
I love that
Kangaroos that live in
kangaroo.
trees.
Where's your
Kangaroos that
baby
live in
Roo?
trees,
You like
guys.
your kangaroo was really cool, Sharon.
He doesn't live in trees either.
I'm going to post a copy of it on Montana Skywatcher.
Very cool.
Weird. All of a sudden, I'm tasting sausage, and I haven't eaten any sausage.
Okay.
That's weird.
I'm not the
Italian, mild, hot.
Italian.
Okay.
It's coming up as a Facebook.com thing, so it's not.
Anybody in the chat eating sausage tonight or Italian
Yeah.
sausage?
Who out there is eating sausage?
Don't know. Rebecca's missing.
I'm here.
Okay,
I'm-
come back to StreamYard. All right.
You're not eating sausages, are you,
No,
Rebecca?
you can't see. I'm
Not
here.
eating sausages.
Sausage?
I just need to do something. One more thing for Mittens. Hang on a second.
Well, you know, the British are famous for
Might be
sausage.
mittens.
So, you know, so are the Polish and the Germans, especially
And
the
the
Germans.
Germans love their sausages.
I know. God, I can't. It's Thomas. Thomas is over there eating sausage again.
Yeah.
Sausages is Thomas is a vegan, Sam.
Oops, my bad.
Maybe
He can
he's
still
eating.
talk about
Maybe he's
sausages.
eating the Impossible sausage. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the Impossible sausage. There you go.
A sausage that's not a sausage.
Yeah.
With all the spice within.
Ugh.
If you're trying to make, if meat wasn't a thing, you wouldn't keep trying to make it taste like meat, right?
Oh man, I am so
Right.
from Montana. I mean, we live, eat, and be, dream beef here, and if not then buffalo or elk or bear or moose or I do like moose very much. But
90% of my
Never had
diet
moose.
is meat, and then
It's like
10%,
venison.
like 80% of my 90% of my diet
I
is
am
meat.
really tired of venison. Thank you,
Really?
no thank you. Yeah,
Kiwi. Okay, what exactly is venison? Can you explain that?
Deer, right?
Deer. Yeah.
Deer?
Deer.
Now, elk
Deer.
is
Really?
different. Elk is a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
don't care
different than
for.
venison.
The only way I could eat the only way I could eat it is in jerky. Other than that, I don't.
Oh,
really
there you
care.
go. No problem. Yeah, I don't mind deer jerky or turkey jerky or
Jerky, jerky, jerky.
You go
now
to
in
the Andes, you
Jillian's
get llama
country they eat a
jerky.
lot of sheep and they eat mutton and lamb.
Oh, I
and all
love
that.
lamb. I absolutely love.
Don't
lamb.
care. Don't care.
Never had it.
I make lamb ribs maybe about once a week.
They
Great
say
source
that
of
for
fat.
blood
Okay.
It's a
it's
great
that
source of
eating
fat,
lamb is
great
good for
source
you.
of just about every vitamin you could think of. It is such a healthy. Every time that this is my
Lamb is
diet,
apparently
is
good for your gut.
I'll eat a rack of ribs and then I won't be hungry for like freaking almost 2 days. It's freaking.
I bet
great.
Jillian has incredible, meats and stuff in Scotland, huh?
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Well, I'd never tasted venison until I came
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
Venison was delicious. It was
Killing of the
absolutely.
king's deer? How dare you?
I know, right?
Well, that's
what
right.
I was thinking. Like,
That's right, you're in Scotland. You can get away with it.
yeah.
It was at
Right.
my butcher, and then it looked really delectable. It was a wee meat dish sitting in the front, and they've got this classic little butcher. You go in and
No,
they've got
if-
the great
if
big
it's- if
fridge
it's
in front
cooked
of them.
well and slow, then venison is good. But if it's cooked in a hurry, then you're living in something that you don't want to consume. That's kind of like buying. I was of course watching the news and they were talking about the current president of the United States loving McDonald's. So anyway,
Well,
Let's
I mean,
not go there.
we know that guy
Um,
likes to rebel and
Can't do
shit.
McDonald's.
Or his chocolate
sorry, I didn't
cake
mean to
or
go.
his
I
chocolate
did not
bomb.
mean to go there. I did not mean to go there. So
What
what have
about
you
his
got
delicious
for us?
chocolate cake?
Well,
Yes,
shout out.
pictures.
I know
Pictures.
Jesus is wanting to see his video, and
I uploaded 3 videos, Rebecca. There's a 12-minute video.
Oh,
You should start with that one.
Well,
I
hate to be
just
a pain.
uploaded them now that I got on with
Yeah.
you guys. So.
yeah.
well,
was-
I'm gonna have to shoot, guys.
Oh,
Glad
okay.
to see you all. I'm
Glad to see you.
as I said, sending out cards on Monday. Keep your eyes out
Oh.
for it. Hope they
all
don't
right.
come too late after Christmas. But
Yeah.
yeah, see you all next week and have a good one. Eyes to the sky.
Right,
Thanks for
Sharon.
the lecture.
Bye,
Oh,
Sharon.
Bye.
bye-bye.
Yeah.
Stay
Bye.
safe.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Lee.
I might have to have a link. I'll try and see if I can go
okay.
straight to it. I'll just see what
Yeah.
happens. Nibiru system already here.
Yeah, I just uploaded them.
Okay. Hey, it went right to it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, is that easier?
I thought
for
I'm
you?
gonna put Nibiru system is already here and it's gonna pull up every Nibiru video possible, No.
Go to the latest. Go to where it says videos and then go to latest.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a lot to go through
Yes.
there.
Yeah, I got sent a new
Oh,
movie
okay.
about everything we wanted to know about Nibiru, and thank you, Liz, if you're watching the show today. And I have yet to open it. And I said to them as I type back, do I dare even open this? So yeah, you don't want to run across every bad video out there. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, these are great, Jesus.
It's not. Okay, let's get it rolling now.
My greatest hits this right
I'm
this
gonna
right here.
blow up the screen here, make it big. That way I don't see the comments section.
Is that the latest one? That's an old one. You know it's an old one, right?
Oh, it
Yeah.
is? Oh.
Yeah, that's old.
well,
Old.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, there's 3. There's wow. It's not pop. Why is it not popping up?
I'm on
Okay,
videos.
so go to
Yeah.
latest. Go down there where it says latest, popular, and oldest.
Yeah.
Go to latest.
Oh.
Wow, it's not showing up.
Yeah, what's going on with that,
It
Jesus?
says
Yeah,
2 years ago. Wow, 4 years.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
there's nothing new that I. Wow, really?
Maybe it's at the
Well,
bottom.
okay,
Maybe it's
so
all the way at
there's-
the bottom of the page.
Or try
Maybe it's flipped
requesting
around.
Do you want me to just send you a link?
Yeah. Yeah. Do that, but that's concerning.
It's 34 minutes. I uploaded it 34 minutes ago. I don't see why it
Huh.
would pop up.
Yeah, but it's been doing weird stuff,
Oh, now it's at 7 years, so it's not going to be at the bottom.
misplacing us all over the place.
Wait, hold on. Let's see. Try again. Could you go
Yeah.
into the videos? Nah, it's still not popping
You
up.
realize how many videos we have collectively together?
Why is it doing that?
Yeah. The
Hashtag,
latest
hashtag.
is 2 years old. There's nothing newer than 2 years on here.
Wow, that's
Yeah, what-
concerning. That is very good.
What's going on? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look at my cell phone. And
I
see.
was telling Irene the other day. She messaged me and she told me that why did I unfriend her? And I'm like, I didn't unfriend you. Why would I
What?
unfriend you? I've never had any issues. As far as I know, me and you are good.
Yeah,
That's happened a few times to a lot of us.
Yeah.
it has.
Yeah, people
Really?
just disappear.
I thought
told
Sam
her, look,
unfriended me
I
once.
said, look, it's not me. I said I friend requested
Right.
you, but it wasn't nothing.
Oh, it's crazy. Nibiru system.
And then we have to expect things like this to happen.
You visit.
They like to
You know,
cause
we gotta give
dissent
people the
between
benefit of the
everybody.
doubt
It's easy to
before you
cause
talk to them
dissent.
too.
Wait, it's telling me that the video is locked. What?
I'm on my cell phone,
It's
and
too good of evidence.
it shows the same thing. That the most current video to pick from is 2 years old.
Jesus, that is weird. I just uploaded them. I've never had. I don't know.
Do you have any emails from YouTube?
No, but okay. So I sent.
Like if you were in trouble or something, they would probably email you.
No,
Yeah,
they
people
never
don't
did
like-
me. They just locked me out.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 years. How many videos are missing?
No, now it's not even letting me send you it. Now it's not even. Okay, wait. Yeah, there. Okay, I just sent you.
Okay.
I just sent you
I'm
two
digging.
double because I don't know what's going on.
I know.
I don't know what is happening.
I don't like that.
But for
Or
now,
they're
I'll check
covering
it
up
out, see what's
your
going
feed.
on. But
You can't view your new stuff.
yeah,
Right.
well, it explains a lot now, Sam. What's happening? What's going on? Because
I can see it on here. Okay, let's see if I can. Yeah, 38 minutes ago. Okay.
why is it that is? Well, that's I don't know. I have no idea. 7 years ago,
Okay, let's do this.
those videos are so old. Jeez, those were back in
You
my.
need to go back through them too, because I bet you'll see a whole bunch of planets when they're smaller and or
Oh
when
yeah,
you're
Yeah.
I do sometimes. I might be in the YouTube settings. I think you're right. Is that DJ user? You might be right because now that I'm sharing, that it's telling me that I have to put it on the. It has like a little lock thing on there.
Okay. This should wait. Almost.
Yeah, no idea what the hell that's about. It's on
Right.
it's in my unlisted. I don't even know there was an unlisted.
Find out all sorts of things that
Right.
attach to you that you didn't know you had.
I don't.
Press the button. And
YouTube is more
Again,
YouTube's a more
people,
difficult
again,
platform for me to post on.
I don't think these little mishaps are by accident.
No.
It's been Sam's having Sam got
settings
a
are
warning.
changed inside my computer.
Sam got
The
a
settings are
warning
changed in your
15 days
computer?
of his,
Yeah,
That's not good.
Yeah, the
you know,
settings changed suddenly. It's like an update.
on my browsing
I
history.
think it's the settings that changed. Maybe I have to change them.
Yeah,
but,
I have found
right?
where my screens have changed and the size of my print has changed and like how I didn't do that. I know, and then with this new personal Facebook page, I'm back at the old settings all the way back from years ago with the white screen and all of that with no color, and the size of what scrolls in front of me on each one of the pages has changed.
This Rebecca was the entire event that me and you saw together. This was from beginning to end. I left it.
Okay.
I left it downloading. I left it downloading. I think it's like 2 hours.
Oh yeah. That was that time, 4:00.
It got really, really close, and then it just kind of moved away. As a nightfall, you see I was into the darkness. But that was the entire event. I wish I would have had a better angle because I think the north it kind of shifted from west, kind of towards from west from
Look
south.
at the texture on that.
Look at the rotation.
Yeah, like the upper right, Sam. It's like the texture in that is incredible.
What direction is this?
This is north. But it kind of shifted. It kind of shifted towards the east.
Yeah. Look at that. That's Nipicity.
Okay.
North, and yes, you could look. You can see its little stripes. Look, watch. Go back. See the ones that everybody thinks is hard.
Dead center, right to where you stopped. There's
right there.
3 very large asteroids in the front of the
center.
That's the big
just
3,
left
Sam.
of center.
They're right there. This group right here coming up right now.
That's exactly
1,
what it
2,
looks
3.
like. Sunset.
1, 2, 3.
And they're rotating with it.
Isn't the big 3 underneath Nipicity?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Man,
there was a lot of nasty stuff underneath it, Sam.
That was cool.
A lot of nasty stuff.
I just want to show you all the drawing that goes with that because once you connect it with the drawing, then you'll always remember it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. It is so helpful to refer to the drawing, guys. So helpful. Sometimes when I'm very confused, I just refer to Sam's drawing and I'm like, oh, Okay, that makes more sense now. Because things are so repetitive. With you're off. Your occasional surprise. That of something we've never seen, but for the most off, it's really repetitive, and it's always in the same location.
Yeah.
I still make mistakes, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I don't know
Yeah,
if mistakes
it
is the
bad.
right thing. Is the right? Oh yeah, there you go. Then
those
there's a
little
little.
lines like that and the asteroids that that's it.
Yep.
So
This was drawn in
kind of
2018.
similar, and it does
that's-
that too as it's rotating. It's tipped.
I love
It
this
is
time when the
sideways.
pesky was that large
Yeah.
and it's big and green, and that open core would stand out, and you could see the fingers. And
I love the tilt. I love how
Yeah.
you made the tilt of it look a little. I
Yeah,
know
and that
it must
that
be a
that
little.
whole shape is really unique. You always see it coming towards you. I remember that one well from South Africa.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I
love the
drew
landscape you draw,
actually
too.
saw this out in my yard, and this was an extra site
Yeah.
drawing.
Did you get
And
the
I-
other links, Rebecca? I sent you. I think it's two
Oh,
of
it's
them.
still playing. I just paused it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh
Okay.
no, other links. I'll check.
Yeah, I sent
didn't
you.
hear
There's
what you
three.
said.
There's three videos. There's that one that was just the
Okay.
time lapse, and then there's actual real time footage of the same thing.
Neat. Okay. Oh no,
Well, I
I just
accidentally sent you a double. I actually sent you a double, so it's the one that says obvious, and then during Rebecca's live. The last two.
no, I just got one. I just received
Really?
one. Yes,
Jeez,
just
wow.
one.
It's
Yeah.
the Matrix.
Huh? Yeah, just
Oh, I
one.
see.
Right?
Oh my god, I sent them to myself.
Stop. That's funny.
When all else fails,
You can't
send
breathe,
it to
right?
yourself. When all else fails, send it to
Again,
yourself
guys, I
on
just woke.
Messenger.
I just
So
woke
that
up.
it's
So,
saved.
pardon me.
we're
I
all
haven't had
doing.
my,
We
I haven't
are
had my
all
coffee
doing.
yet. So,
Ow.
okay, I just sent you one. It's obvious. So I sent you rotation, obvious, and then this other one. It's called during Rebecca's live.
Oh wow! Look at that. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, these last. That the one that says obvious. That's the one I want. That's really the one because it's so similar to what you got, Rebecca. Just at a different altitude, a different elevation, because you're a few thousand feet down, but we're seeing the same thing. It's just interesting to see how the elevation makes such a difference. And
Three eye
honestly, I
atlas.
kind of think because you're lower, you might have got a better view because it's just too close to me. It seemed way too close.
Okay.
You
Right.
had a little bit more distance, so you're able to see a little bit more of their shape. Mine was just kind of too in my face, but it's still very, very cool stuff to see and compare. Were you able to download your live?
Well, I was not, but I might be able to now. I had to discover why I didn't have any room on my phone. My phone was like could not get under 99%. I couldn't. I kept deleting, and I've deleted so much, and I couldn't get it. And I learned that it's all probably because of stuff I'm saving in my Dropbox. I didn't know it counted towards my phone storage, but that's what they're
I
saying.
thought that's the point of the Dropbox.
I
Isn't
thought
that
so
like
too. Right,
Huh.
but it counts. But you Google it, and it says yes, it does count towards your storage.
Oh wow!
I don't know.
Is it?
I'm
Wow.
confused. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm confused too because if you
I have
log out
done
the account for your cloud, then
Yeah, exactly.
That-
It's
yeah.
like what's the point of paying
Well,
for a
we-
cloud if you're
I'm gonna
not?
investigate it more. I know. I thought so
Yeah.
too. Okay, here it's working. Let me back it up. Okay, here. Are you talking in this?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah, put the
wow, look
volume
at
up.
these colors.
I'm up here at almost 5,000 feet in Utah.
Do you want to
City,
start it real
Utah.
quick?
Murray, to be exact.
No,
Yes.
it's just 20 seconds, but you just
Yeah,
started.
that's fine. You hear it okay, right?
Yeah, I could hear
Hear
it.
it? Okay.
Is everybody else hearing it fine?
Yeah.
All right, the volume's down.
Wow, it
She's
sure
a little-
is. Sorry. Did it
Hmm.
again. There.
So this is what Rebecca's seeing right now. It's
Yeah.
in the same colors. She's a little lower in Oklahoma. I think her elevation is like 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet. I'm up here at almost 5,000 feet in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah, Murray to be exact.
Let's see.
Let me cross the street so I can get away from these. Electric
You see
poles.
the whole bottom of it shining, guys, is because you're kind of, you know,
zoom in on
the
the smaller
sun is on the
stuff.
opposite side
Yeah, I'm
right
I'm
now.
about
This is at
almost
sunset.
5,000
This is
feet,
east at
and if
sunset.
I drive
And the light is shining on the bottom of the
minutes
planet.
The light is shining
in
on
that
the bottom.
direction,
Exactly.
I end up at anywhere from 9 to 11,000 feet. So I'm pretty high up here.
Look
Nice
at the
big
darkness.
We're
trail.
seeing the same thing, just at different
Another one.
altitudes, guys.
It is so.
That looks like the snorkel of Nepenthe. I don't know where that is, but that's what it looks like.
We're seeing the
So
same
that's
thing,
east.
just at
That's-
different
that's-
altitudes.
that's
she's
west.
a little lower, and I'm a little higher.
West, north,
But we're seeing the same thing.
east.
We're
My
gonna have
mountain
to
ranges
figure
are
out how
east.
we can go
Yeah,
live
the yellow.
together
Look at the yellow
on
line
TikTok.
on this.
So we can go back and forth, so we can compare skies in different parts of the world.
See, that's what I do.
we're in different
Sometimes
locations
I'll
and show
darken a
people
little
that
because
we,
that light is just so
that
bright
we're all
underneath
seeing the
there,
same
and
thing. And if
phone-
it were
the
just
phone
clouds,
camera
we
does
wouldn't be
this,
seeing all
it
the same
overwhelms the
things
phone
over
camera
and
sometimes,
over
so I like to
and
just
over.
lower the.
Look at this.
But I wanted to keep this natural. That
Hello,
way,
that's
it's
our
easier
sky
to
down here.
compare.
You see how it looks distant? It looks
Whoops.
there's
That's
a
old.
different
Sorry.
blue. You see that?
Yep,
I'm
that's
behind,
the
sorry.
real sky. Everything
Look up
above that
here.
yellow line is planet.
Look
Look
up
at-
here.
look
You
at
can
above.
only
Look at
see
that,
the
guys.
surface, guys. Oh,
Wow, look at that
it's
spiral.
just right above us. It's right
What the
above us.
hell?
That is
God, what are we
fascinating.
looking at?
Weird.
Oh,
That's
man.
insane.
Yeah.
That is just.
Yeah.
That's got to be the
I-
spiral asteroid. Look at that
It's not
spiral.
good. No, it's not bad. It's not pollution. It's no. Not to say that we don't have
I've
pollution.
been
up
seeing
there.
this
We
stuff
definitely
as
do,
well.
but
It's like
it's not what's
debris,
happening.
debris
Yeah.
shooting
Yeah.
across the
That
white.
is lead asteroid
That
Ion.
is not a sea trail.
Dark gray is
Wow.
Jello Moon.
Looked
The
like
green
I
asteroid.
thought it was an upside down pizza slice there for a
It's gonna
moment.
be interesting to
Right.
see on Saturday.
Well, you know, the long box is right there too. Yeah,
This
the
is
long
straight
box
above
is in
me
there
right now.
someplace. Look at that spiral. Not the sea trail. It's the vertical spiral
There's all north. Well,
way up
start
there.
West.
And these sea trails are trying to block your
Wow.
view of everything else.
Sun is going down.
Yo, look how look how low it is.
That
Wow,
yellow is
look at
the
that.
edge of
Look
a
at that.
Saturn, and the Saturn Jello Moon is the dark blue.
Gorgeous.
And then
Wow.
lead
If you
asteroid's
don't
there,
know what a
the
pizza
long
slice
box is
is,
there.
Look at
See,
that, guys.
right there
That's
where that sea
north,
trail is, you
so
can
it's
kind of
west,
see the
north.
overlap right there.
You see, it's above us.
Look at that spiral.
Look at the yellow moon. It's right above your head, almost.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Right
That's
there?
insane. Wow.
East.
Well, I was feeling electrified. I swear, my whole head was just tingling
Oh,
and really staticky the whole time. I've been like that for days.
Look at that darkness right there.
Bonkers.
Yeah.
And south. Well, let me go more color. More colors.
Boy, they are huge.
Oh, Lord.
Absolutely
Jesus
insanity, man.
Christ.
It's a
I really hope my
It's a
time
freak
lapse
show right now,
catches.
man.
I don't know
It's a
if
freak
the
show
angel's gonna
of
be right. I really
freak
hope that
planets,
that I caught it.
insanely close. But yeah, I was watching Rebecca's live on TikTok, and I was like, I gotta go. I got my own show.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. Look at.
I'm gonna go
Good thing you did.
I know it. You could just tell it was probably
wonder if
happening
you
there
can-
too.
I wonder
See
if
that
we
dark
can
blue
go live
circle?
blown
together
away.
on TikTok. I love like
That's
Sam was
perfect.
able. Sam was able to interact, and I think it was really helpful. I loved it.
He's moving up and over.
I think
Oh, I
I think
know.
Sam's
Yeah.
Sam's
Yeah.
interaction with everybody with the trolls is
Tell you the truth,
I
the
love it.
planet
I
that's
love Sam's
rising up
interaction
above
with
us.
the trolls because
Um,
I don't think he immediately dismisses
take
them.
in
He just kind of
together.
gives them something to think
I'm
about.
sorry, but I
Right.
deleted one because I'm an admin on there. Rebecca made me like an admin. Remember, you made me an admin.
Faster you get on
So-
board,
Delete
the
away.
faster you-
Hey, I disappeared somebody for the first time because he aggravated me.
I
Hey.
do that
Oh,
too.
moderator. Yes.
You
right.
know?
Right.
Because she was
But I
on
wonder
such
if
a
we can-
roll, such a
Enough to
positive
fucking
roll, and it was so exciting for
No
a
matter
couple
what
of the new
Good.
people
That's
that I
good.
just bumped them. I just
Exactly.
had a wild
I don't
urge to
blame you.
bump them. And that was the first
We
time
don't
I've
need
ever
that.
felt like that. But he was so sarcastic, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought,
They always
no,
wanted us
Rebecca
divided.
doesn't need that. She's
Thank
needs to
you.
be protected while she's doing.
Sometimes,
They really
Or
are
what
trying to
about-
help you guys.
I
Yeah.
was
They're
gonna
out there.
ask somebody, can you guys get rid of this guy
We would
because he was really
probably-
annoying me. Like, and then I don't know if you noticed,
Huh.
but he kept changing his profile picture. He
Come
changed it
together.
most of like 3-4 times during the
No
live.
Yeah, there
way.
was some sneaky mother there. He
Something
was
that it feels
actually
like
in
they
and
have
out.
I
us
was-
I don't know if he was talking to
And we're not as
himself or
divided
something.
as they want us to believe we are.
And also, Rebecca, that guy that was commenting weird shit, making
Mhm.
stupid comments, like he was friendly, but he was just coming up with some really weird shit. I think
There was
those are
one that
trolls
said he
too.
was going to report us, so I bumped him. Bye, guy.
Well, the other dude
Oh,
was talking about,
okay.
I don't know. He was just talking about, I don't know. He was going on about other weird stuff that had really,
Yeah.
the religious kind of weird thing that people.
There was
point
something
to,
about Romans. Hey,
yeah,
something
yeah,
about
him.
a Roman and something else.
I think that guy was trolling too. I just think
Yeah, they
sometimes
were just rabbit
sometimes you
trollers.
sometimes you have the mean ones, and then you have these other ones that are just spreading the craziest
did-
information that makes no sense.
Right.
It makes me question their age too when they start talking like that.
One of
Yeah.
them, do you know what I actually
Yeah.
do? Because of being at libraries and stuff like that, I always used to look for the ones that were late with their books, and then I turned into somebody like that. But anyway, this guy, I looked them up. And if you can't see into their profiles, or if
Yeah,
they
it's
look
because-
skinny,
because it's probably
then I just
fake.
bump them. I just bump them because you don't want them associated with you in any way. Just bump
Yeah.
them.
But it was nice to have Sam on the live. That was really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that we can do that more often. And
Did you have
and
fun,
even I was
Sam?
thinking, if it was, is it possible that we went live
Beautiful.
together at any moment? Because that would have been a great time to do it because you were watching the same thing I was watching. And it would have been nice to have
I
it on
think-
TikTok live and then kind of have both sides of
Totally,
the same
but
thing.
we would just have to try
That
it.
looks like a square.
I don't know.
We should
Look,
try
it's
it.
a
Try it
Good.
because I think I think only one person can show a video at a time.
Right.
Otherwise,
Right.
everybody else's audio only.
Right. It would be
Yeah, but
Rebecca.
you
If it's
can maybe
Rebecca's
take
live,
turns.
then it would be her video, and then just everybody else's profile pictures on TikTok.
I see. Okay. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, so if I step,
Like
Yeah,
people would
right.
have to go between both of the accounts.
Yeah.
like, could I bring Jesus on and him go show his guy back and forth?
Yeah,
think
then
so.
you
I
would
think
be a
that-
picture, and then
So it
Is it
would be
just
just
me?
Rebecca Sky and then me kind of just tagging along, basically.
Right. Like people, like say if I was watching Rebecca's live and
No, I
Jesus
think
was
I
in there at
can
the
hear it.
same time, right? Then you would just have to toggle between both accounts. Like I would literally have to go to Jesus' account to see his video,
Yeah.
but then he would still be live with you.
Well, then,
Which doesn't.
Okay, you know how
Well,
people
either way.
do battles. You know how people do battles. They're not
it's weird.
outside. I'm not battling, but you know what I mean.
No.
They have two.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have two cameras on at the same time, playing the same. Live back and forth. You're watching
Yeah,
two
see,
people
that's
live.
kind of. But we it was really nice, and I had all these ideas. I was like, it'd be nice to get maybe compare skies at the same time, because I think that would be very compelling evidence.
You can, Jesus, you can also do. Isn't there like a go live type of like practice setup on TikTok where before you go live, you can actually practice it, Jesus, and see how.
Really?
Yeah, like you can play with all the different options and see how it actually works before you go live and start messing with it while you're live.
Really?
Like it'll say practice mode or something like that.
We're gonna have to get better because I think TikTok is a place where we might have a little bit more growth if Sam is in the lives. I really think it was a really. I don't know what happened after I left, but I loved the whole hour, or I don't know how long I was on, 20 minutes, whatever. But it was great to have Sam on because he was just commenting and answering questions and referring to things, and I thought it would really grow and get people's interest, because you have Rebecca doing her thing, and then you have Sam doing her thing, and then you have the moderators doing their thing in the comments. And I think it makes for such a great teachable.
It was nice. Yeah, it was nice that we had all that going on, and the sky was just really phenomenal. I think I have it downloading, so if it saves, I'll get it uploaded. And
Robbie, that's not a bad idea either. That's not a bad idea either.
But, I
this
thought
one's
about
done. If you want to move to the next video,
we should do a noon post. Do a post at everybody. Take a picture at noon.
Yeah,
like timestamp it. I want proof. Is it no? But you know what I mean. Their noon post, the noon picture. Let's do that.
I really saw potential that day because I think we had a pretty good little crowd there going on, Rebecca. I think there was like a good 30 people watching, if not more, like 30 to 50.
A little bit, right? Yeah, I saw. I didn't look at it a whole lot. It throws me off. It throws me off track. Whether it's too high or too low, I'm just like, so I don't look at it.
Winter storm, no way. Max velocity.
That was fun. Was there another one, Jesus?
There's another one. I just want the other one to see what Sam thinks. I mean, he just told me it was the long box, but I still want the people to see because it's a pretty crazy.
No, I don't
do the pareidolia thing, but it just looks like a freaking octopus coming out of the sky. It was just it's so weird. But I guess it's a long box.
You can see the number one identifier of the side orb really, really well.
Yeah, and I had a feeling you were gonna say it was a long box, but because my head was just seeing octopus, it's kind of hard to kind of unsee that. I was having a pareidolia moment. I don't have those, but
I have to cut pizza.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. I'll wait till he gets back. I think it's ready almost.
So this is faster, right? To play them like this?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I like it. It doesn't, I mean, I like it. Yes.
Well, I mean, for like longer stuff, I mean, I feel like it was a little spotty, but I think for like longer videos, it's a little
shorter
easier.
Things. Yeah. That's
and
for
then so sometimes because so many people want to send in this and then that at the last minute, I think it's easier to just have them upload it.
I know.
Send you over a link and it'll be faster and easier, and it'll give you a little break from your workload.
He's like my pitch man. Right. He's like, he can make a salesman right there. Yeah. That's true. That's cool. Okay. Well, I'm ready for Sam. So when he gets back, we'll start it. But it is. Yes. Yeah.
I didn't even hear him leave.
Yeah. There's no way I could have got these from you. Probably, while I'm working.
Yeah.
I was up for hours last night trying to delete stuff. Yeah.
I was supposed to do it last night, but I was like, it's just uploading to YouTube. I'm just gonna go to sleep and then do it in the morning while we're doing the introduction, and I just kind of slept through all that. So it took me maybe 2 minutes to upload those 3 videos. So.
Huh. Oh yeah, I bet you're right, DJ.
We're gonna have to do a
I'm gonna find
homework on
out.
that, DJ. I'm gonna have to
'Cause if
look
we
it
could
up
go two
and
people-
see what possibilities there is to doing that. Because
in unison, 2 lives in unison.
that would be interesting. That would be really fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun. That would be really
Surely,
interesting
I've
and
seen
very
that.
compelling.
Haven't we?
And
Can you?
and we can shut people up because when people say, "Oh, it's just clouds," if it was just clouds, we wouldn't be seeing the exact same thing. Her in Oklahoma and me in Utah. Like there's just no way we'd be seeing the same thing in the same direction, literally at the same time.
Day after day,
over and over again. Yeah,
around the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that address, so there's no street address for Rebecca? For Sam? It's just a P.O. box?
No, I messaged you.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I
Uh-huh.
had to step away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all there. And it's been
Alright.
verified.
Did I miss anything?
No, we're waiting on you.
Okay,
So,
good.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get it rolling here.
I'll be ready to hit pause in the middle of it.
I may have to go. Bear with me. I have to go back and start it over, but
This thing's been moving.
Oh, I see. Okay.
north
Yeah,
side.
that's what I needed.
okay.
So Rebecca is recording the north skies right
This
now.
was
Turn
maybe just 20 minutes, a little
This
bit
thing's been
before.
moving. From the north sky
But you can see the curve.
There's
here a little.
simplicity. There's that tilt.
and
You
northeast.
see,
You
it's
see
a little
it?
further.
It's tilted.
Okay, it's a little further than the last
Yeah.
video because it's just a little bit
But
before.
nevertheless, it did start.
But you can
always
see
here,
this is
but
what I mean by
I
because
always think
you were a little
we're
lower,
going
you were able to
this
see
way.
a little better than I
We're
was.
coming this way.
But this is a little bit early
And we
on,
just start
so
across each other.
right before it really got close.
So look at that. That is as much as I can zoom out.
I was just
See,
going to
there's
show
more
you.
than one that are overlapping.
I wonder if I could pull those 2 side by side, a photo, a drawing, and the video. Anyway, probably
That
not,
would be cool.
but what if they can? Okay, but there it is. That's what it's doing right there, and you can
That's
see
what
it when you go
it's
back and look at it. You'll be like, "Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!"
Yeah, that's what you're
Hang on.
looking at, guys.
Get back
And
over there.
that close,
Yeah.
like literally that close. They just come in. I don't know. We saw the time lapse. It's like they come in
Oh,
and then they kind of just move away. The way I look at it, it's like we cross each other like this. Like they come in this way and then we go the opposite way and we just kind
It's
of
catching right now.
cross. Planet of the crossing, that's
Really nice.
what the ancients used to call it, the planet of the crossing.
I'm wondering if we could
cross
do like a
each
side
other.
by side video on TikTok. Where we can both show our sky at the same time.
It's
and
what's
show
on my
people,
opposite side that I want Sam to see. Watch
what is going on over here?
that right there. That right there
Huh.
has really creeped me out.
The cube is maybe it's the cube.
what direction is that?
That is
Well, that was
southeast,
trying to
southwest.
hide it.
Like, look at the detail on that guy.
Oh,
And-
well,
and-
okay.
And again, look at the plane. That thing is way way beneath whatever that is.
Mhm. That's wow.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
This is just wow.
Yeah, Andy was
Think
going
it's
over
the
it with his airplane.
So the skull?
The skull is in that direction right there. Yeah, right there. Dead center skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was the cube at first.
Whoa.
Then look,
The cube's
right?
in the
It's like
queue,
a-
I think.
Dropping from,
look at that. That's wild. See, like the
okay, so
it's
I
like
got
right at
this
the bottom of
going
all that
Um,
Jesus. It's like a 5-star like thing, and
Yeah.
Or
the
what
skull is
we call-
right
or
there
what-
in the
There's like
middle.
a star
Yeah.
thing there.
Is that the Texas cube behind it?
Southeast.
Yeah.
See, it looks like it almost looks like it's flying down in a way.
Look at that
Yeah,
guy.
Right.
And then it has like the tentacles, kind of like 5 little.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't get the image of an octopus out of my head, because that's kind of.
Or like that really creepy, like starfish that's got the really long legs that hang down, or maybe it's a crab or something.
Do you see the dark blue box? Do you see the dark blue box behind it?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit above it.
Oh,
that's the perfect angle and the perfect everything. You can see it.
I just saw it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, skull.
Ew.
Yeah,
Right
I felt that. I felt this.
And the Texas blue behind it.
Okay, let's pause that a moment.
Question is, how many Star Destroyers are right there also?
Yeah, I knew I was seeing those as well. Like, I knew I was seeing little pizza slices around there. And they were freaking out over this.
That's part of it.
I was wondering when we were going to see the skull again too.
Yeah,
yeah, that would be the right direction. That would be right in that direction, because it's that would be in that general vicinity of left side of the sun, actually, because it was at sunset, so you had the sun just to the basically to the right of that, just to the north, to the right of that. I took some still shots and I posted it on a video.
Sorry,
I don't know if I posted it yet, but I made a video with some still shots.
Not making this shit up.
No,
this shit is real.
And there's some really crazy shit. Like, there's a lot of rocks. There's a lot of crazy stuff that was passing.
Some lots
I think
of
in the
rocks
last
up there,
3
man. I've
days
seen
we
one
passed.
as well.
Yeah,
I think in the last 3 days we passed very close to their debris field, like very close to their debris field.
Well, Yuri's going over us,
and this is why we're having some of the talks that we're Mr. MBB just put out a video that we're passing through a dense debris field. We've been doing that for a while now, but I think we especially got close these last few days. This last week, I think we got really close to this. That would okay.
That's it.
Now
we need to put the drawing with the video.
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes
Okay.
more sense. So and then it's
in front of Attu. That's what it is. That.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting. This they have so many faces, guys. Like I guess I hate saying the word face, but look, they have like they're constantly changing their appearance because of lighting, because of atmospheric conditions, because of the stuff that's sprayed up there, because all that stuff, it all plays a part in what and how you're gonna look at.
I'm not even sure what I'm looking at right here, guys.
So it is the bottom of so it's kind of like the bottom of it with just a bunch of sublimation, I guess.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
So we have
sublimation trails, cloudy, misty trails as they travel through space. And they're showing you their previous path.
Wow. You can see the curve there, guys. You can see the darkness up there. None of this, I kept this natural. I didn't darken it, or I don't. Typically, the only thing that I'll do, you see how the lighting goes there, guys. It's because of the light. It's not the camera, but that's the actual light bouncing off the planet, right? You see the light variations of how the light is lighting it up, and how it's how the light is interacting with the bottom of the planet. That's what you're looking at right there. It's not a
What is
camera.
that? That makes me dizzy watching it go and twirl around like that.
Yeah.
That makes it really round and real looking.
That's insane.
Like you can see its surface. What is that? What one was that?
Side of Yuri and the asteroids and the skull and the Texas cube. They're all above us and between Attu and Yuri, and we're now that Yuri is one spot and Attu is another in the sky and overhead of us. We're looking up and in between all of it now.
Right. It's like it's like a glass of ice, Like put it above your head and look up underneath it.
Or put it in direct sunlight. Take a water bottle, something frozen, an ice cube, and you'll see that sublimation.
Right.
Hey, Katie, and yes, Katie's having some. Me and Katie have some very similar skies. I think we need to do some more comparisons, Katie, because every time you see something, I end up getting the same visuals out here too. Well, I mean, everybody's seeing the same thing, but sometimes we have some differences. But mine and Katie's are always on in sync, very much so. That is crazy. There's a lot of crazy shit happening, guys, and how some people are missing it, it's still beyond me, but it's still happening. But you know.
Okay.
Interesting. I love the YouTube thing. I love that we can do this. It's so much easier.
Those are just clouds.
No, I like it. I know. I hear that all the time.
Pretty little clouds. Nice,
you know, but my comeback is always, you know, I mean, I'm like, yes, they totally are. Like, you're totally
right.
I
love that you said that. I love you said that in your live yesterday.
Who said they're clouds from Earth?
They're just not our clouds.
Who's to say? You know, like, they're not. So
you're right that they're clouds. They're just not our clouds. I love when you said that. I was like, shut up.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, okay. I've made all those comparisons, like just tons and tons, and all the hours I've spent looking at pictures and the draw. I mean, you know, I already know it's like you cannot undo that. I know it's what it is.
Right.
So really, there's nothing those people can say that's going to, like, you know, shake that off.
Well, yes, it's like telling me
like nothing. Like they can't.
Well, it's like telling me you drive a van. I know I drive a car. Like, I know I drive a little SUV. It's not a van. Like, you could tell me it's a van all you want.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna unsee the freaking car that I'm driving. Right. Like, it's that basic to me. Like, you could ridicule me all you want, but I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just ignore what I see and just go with what everybody else believes? No. I know that some people do that. Like, some people do that. Like, some people will literally overlook evidence just to keep the status quo. There's a lot of people like that. I'm not like that. We're not like that. Just because the rest of the world has yet to accept it, it doesn't make it any less real. You know.
Yeah.
It is a freak show. I know that it is a big pill to swallow, and it's a lot. Yeah. It is a big claim, you know, of what's happening, but it's really happening, and we proved it, God, over and over again, guys. Over and over, it's been proven. So, you
15 years.
You know, people are capable of thinking on their own. You know, they just turn on the TV again, and they just turn on the freaking TV, and just wait to
I know. Thank you, Jesus. With your contribution, we're now at $277.98.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And I don't know, you haven't been here, but all of the donations today will be sent to Sam. So
nice.
Right.
You didn't miss that. I was like, what is that? What is that? I didn't know what that was for.
It's for the Hoffman Children's Christmas Fund. The one fundraiser we do every year at this holiday festive season.
Isn't that cool? So yeah, the new total $277.98 today.
I kind of want it to be a surprise, but I'll
today altogether.
Wow.
Right. And
hey, I got something.
No, it's all today. Actually, yes.
So
There's
cool.
20 more from Sharon. So
nice.
Pretty sure that it's not in this. I'll have to double check.
Thank you guys. Thank everybody. Thank everybody for coming together for Sam like this. You know, Sam had a
in their Christmas.
Sam's life trajectory had to change a lot because of this information, guys, and he still goes through it these days. You know, and his entire life changed just to make the right choices. I mean, he could be living at Langley with his own car, with his own what is it, a K car? With his own car and his own housing, but instead he chose to do the right thing, guys, and spread this information. So we're all very grateful for that, and thank you for showing that. Because, I know it's a difficult.
By the way, if you want to look up what a K car is, you go back to 1980, and it's a Dodge or a Chrysler K car.
Fugly, the fuggliest cars ever made.
Huh.
Oh, and not only that, they ran for 3 years if they were lucky, and they were just absolute cracker boxes, and they were made by one of those big bailouts for the auto industry going after the recession and Jimmy Carter and Ronald Reagan and all of that. And Reagan stepped in and said, well, let's make things really cheap. And boy, they did.
How many? Oh, wow. Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. How many times have they gone bailed out?
Oh,
wow. Reagan bailed them out
throughout history. GM just pretty much sank here in the United States in the last few months.
Wow.
Because now we got it up to 300. Wow.
I think so. Let me recalculate. We'll know for sure.
Well, awesome.
Yeah, wow.
We're at 307.
I don't want it to be a surprise and mild embarrassment going, gosh, guys, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Well, Merry Christmas. I'll say it that way.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Wow.
We all know here, Sam, what it's taken to bring this information out.
Well, don't forget my neurosis, psychosis, my insanity, and sitting here in my chair, staring out the window, wondering if I've absolutely lost my mind.
I don't think that feeling will ever go away, Sam.
No.
Yeah, no, we do it every week.
That feeling will never go away. I'll always.
I think that's our
during our
program
downtime. The longer the downtime, the more that happens to me. If I have like a dry spell for like 2 weeks, then my mind starts playing games with me. And also, if I watch too much TV, it's almost like you get immersed into that matrix, back into the matrix again, and then
right. Talk about little green men and you're crazy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep, they're talking about little green men again, and they've lost their minds.
Yep.
Yeah, see, every time we do that,
that's for Jesus. He gets the mittens.
Oh, I get my cat. I get mittens this time.
Yeah, you get mittens.
Got to get your little mitty.
Yay, the baby. She's over there sleeping on the heating pad, so
she's chilling.
Hey,
nice.
That's
yes.
Kevin. Kitty.
I know.
That was my late text, not lat. I forgot to put the E there.
Yeah, your late tax.
Late text.
Okay. Oh, I know. Next. All right. I'll get the total and we'll update that in a moment. While we're waiting on that, I'm going to play. These are okay. So, like I said, Oklahoma had a very colorful last few days. Even this evening, it would have probably turned hot pink. I missed it, but anyway, I know it was. But here are some pictures. They're all current of things I saw, people posting. Okay, so let's look at it. Because it was really, really pretty, like just constantly, and it still is. I'm still rounding up pictures for next week. More of the same.
Yeah, the orange sky is the real sky. Everything above that orange band is planet. And look at that ion tail.
I'll never understand why the skies can get this green, whatever weird color.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh, Lord.
That's just Saturn's yellow moon and ion tail.
Cool.
I mean, overhead at sunset. I believe lead asteroid. About the right size too. Yep.
And this that fanning effect on the left, yeah, I've been seeing that all week.
Yeah, I think
it literally crosses the entire sky.
It was going the other way here. It came from the other side over.
So that's literally what we're seeing is one of the wings of a Saturn.
Right, that's the ion tail off of a Saturn's yellow moon right there, right in our faces.
Oh, I can't wait for
and Sarah's behind that, right?
Because mine looks like that, but different, white. And how can it be like the same thing? Yeah, but it's different colors.
Wow,
so cool.
Now, see the inner illumination behind the clouds, the light blue.
Mm-hmm.
That's because the sun is shining on the bottom of that planet.
Incredible. Wow, that was great.
Okay.
I haven't seen much of anything for myself in a couple weeks. So to see all the changes now, this is awesome.
I can't wait to
I
see
didn't
it.
expect it to do that, like what it's been doing.
And it's
Oh,
so
it's been
in our
really
faces.
dramatic.
Mm.
What is that little circle? Because it, what is that?
What, in the middle left?
The little circle.
Well,
I mean that little, you know.
the one on the right, the big one on the right, banked in the clouds, is the asteroid, and that little circle to the left over that square mountain is probably Casper.
Okay.
Just gotta look at the monthly site drawing and the shape.
I just never see anything else like that. Quite
Look
like
at the
that.
shape. Look at the shape on the site drawing.
Oh yeah. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Wait till you. I'm gonna put that together next. It is like that, isn't it?
Look at that. Awesome.
Ion tail.
Where'd it go?
Winged planet. Look at the shape.
Oh gosh, that's funny. It really is just like that. Okay, I'll go get it and y'all can see it. It really does. I know. I'm just like, I cannot believe this.
Oh, how does that guy draw that shit every month?
I'm tripping. I don't know. I'm over here going, what in the world?
How did you do that?
Do this? What? I know. I don't know. I really don't know. Doesn't make any sense.
You guys notice too, all the really, really good iSaturn Yellow Moon photos, there's always like a building right in the center of the photos. I've noticed there's a lot of them like that.
Symmetry. They'll be in our coffee table book in the year 2035.
Yeah. Those are great.
And you can visit me in the Senior Citizen Center. I'm kidding.
Stop.
You young bucks, you don't know anything. Back in the 70s, yeah, the olden days.
Right? No, the olden days.
Well, my kids
Wow.
call the 90s the old days. Look at that.
Oh.
That's insanely beautiful, no matter what it is. It's, of
Yeah.
course, lead asteroid and Saturn's yellow moon. And probably the long box cube.
Yeah, that long box cube is definitely in that last one.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
The intergalactic visitors, a vast city of people up there on that one alone, and there's 2 of them, plus whatever else is offloaded by the thousands. But don't mind, we just have Earth in blockade. Bottom of Uri.
Wow.
See the salamander in the white?
No.
In front of the brown. If you go back 2 shots, or a shot, see that white light tan area on the brown?
Yeah. Okay.
Salamander.
Huh.
Beautiful.
Okay.
See the head?
I gotta go back and look at a
One front
salamander.
paw, 2 back legs.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Just have to rethink it.
Right.
That's Saru a little bit, maybe.
It's that
Yeah, that's Adam. Okay.
where the light is. It could even be the bottom of Nepacity.
Okay, I was wondering if that was an open core or not.
That's a
That's cool.
spiral trail, like an ion through this space spiral trail, the rotation of the bottom of the planet. That is probably the left side of the open core of Saru. See how only see part of it. Now there's the core. So
Again. Okay.
orange,
Definitely.
yellow, orange there. That's the open
That's a good
core
one.
of Saru. And remember, she has 1 thing here as a bottom cloud base. And Nepacity has 3. And Nibiru has. We hopped there for a second. And that looks like a pilot having too much fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you think that was an airplane?
Yeah.
What?
Or something,
Where?
or it could be something dropping into space, straight down. But I think it's more like straight up.
Yeah, but they don't fly like that.
Well, that could even be a rocket
Right.
spiral, but that's definitely not.
It could be like,
He's a stunt pilot.
I don't know.
it could be like
the other
Chimney
day,
Jackson
these
something.
guys were making circles in the air and making like little. I mean, this looks.
What
little,
is that? I
green
mean, that's
side,
a tendril.
but I swear,
Yeah.
yesterday, the day before, they were
Well-
making some weird shapes up there. And
That's spiraling, whatever it's either up or
what I was
down,
seeing
or
is that they were
away or
making a lot of,
across.
like little.
Because look
Huh.
behind it, there's like something massive right there, and a million asteroids too.
Well, see,
all this
that's what
dragging and
that's what I
swooping.
think, Rebecca. Like I saw, so I saw them leave a trail next to the sun, right? And then
Yeah.
maybe like 10 minutes later, you could actually see the shapes of the asteroids through that freaking trail. You could literally see these cutoffs. But as they move, I guess as they move closer to whatever it is they're trying to spray through, you could literally see the holes, the dark little shapes that are cutting into the trail.
Right.
Which makes me think, like, are these space trails or what is it? Because that's just so close.
I often
I like
wonder
that.
if there's ships that are up there putting space chemis up as well. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them.
Because I mean, if you think about it, like those rocks, they literally interacted with the trail, Sam. Like they were interacting with the trail because you could see.
Or if they travel through them, of course, they're going to
what happened is
re-envelop.
that you see. Well, yeah, I think that too. But what happens is they put the line right, the whole trail, as it spreads out. About 20 minutes later, you could actually see the rocks kind of cutting into it. So there's a gap between the time that they spray it and the time that these things actually
spreads out.
into the trail.
Spreads out, and then the stuff goes. Yeah, they definitely go. And we've laughed about this for almost a decade. Once we got a handle on not to pay attention to them, and that when they were spraying, they were announcing they were trying to cover something up. And not only that, the amounts that they used to do compared to what they do today are less. And I really think they budget on that.
I agree with what you said earlier, and I've said that before too, Sam. Is because they don't have to now because they're so close.
Yeah,
that
so
it's easy for people to just mistake it with just more sky. You're our old
Yuri.
I was gonna say Jamie used to talk about that all the time. He used to say that. I lost my train of thought there. The hell were we just talking about? My mind.
Like what's happening?
What was that, Sam?
I'm glad to see somebody else is doing it too. That's not just me.
I am. My mind just goes blank. I forgot what the hell we were just talking about. I don't know what point I was gonna make about Jamie, but
the last word you mentioned was Jamie something.
Yeah, I heard that part, and then it's cut off.
Oh yeah. He said that,
Wow.
back when they were smaller, he always says, the days of the heavy chems is what he used to call it.
Okay.
Is because they were further, they were spraying a lot more because it was easier for people to catch on. But now that they're so close, they don't spray as much because it's a lot less obvious. I think what they spray now is more for like asteroid and for distraction. Than it was.
Well, it's also to minimize the amount of sunlight coming into our atmosphere. See, it has
that,
a dual,
and that as well, of course. So
it's a dual purpose because if the G7s were not spraying, then our weather around the planet would have changed far worse by now.
Yeah. And you could see, you could literally almost see the reflective light off of the trail sometimes. Like you could see that you could almost see the metals sometimes in the trails, and you could see the rainbowing of the spraying up there sometimes.
All you got to do is own a white car and then look at, check the amount of crud on your hood every day.
Well, I have a black.
Right.
I have a black.
I was
car,
just
Sam.
gonna say.
I have a black car.
That.
Every day, my black car, I can see that it's there's a film on it every day that I get in there. I can wash it the day before. I used to.
Wow.
I used to wash it after work, but now I just wait and wash it before work. So it's clean because there's always a film on it.
Well, you must spend a fortune at the car wash.
I keep a membership, Sam.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Keep a membership because and it's also a tax write-off. So
there you go.
Oh,
yeah. I don't know you reported any other way.
All my expenses on one card.
Oh, look at that.
My work.
Guess how much real sky we're looking at here.
Yeah, there's that little band at the bottom. But yeah, I keep all my. I write off a freaking meal if I can. I'm gonna write everything off.
Dolly, whose skies are those?
Well,
no, I mean, look at the purple.
That looks like the Texas, New Mexico area, if you ask me. Really colorful skies.
Planet. That is literally Attu's moon. You can see the shape. And
look
literally
at the carve of that. Wow.
Green and the blue dots at the surface. With Uri behind it.
Behind one?
No. Attu's moon and Uri, and this is an older thing.
Okay.
This is the bottom of Uri. I've looked at this picture quite a few times, and that circle at the bottom just above the trees just really got me like, what is that? Who bit out of the cookie?
Yeah.
Oh God, this one is like 2018. That is Satimus Satum Yellow Moon with the ion tail.
Wow.
That looks more like a wing. Wow.
It is the wing planet.
No wonder they said wings and stuff,
Yeah, and we saw it, years ago in 2015, 2014 when it was tiny and got bigger and bigger. And I think this is the bottom of Saru, green blue.
The green blue, yeah. Thank you, Rico. I think that's gonna be your new name, Rico. Rico. I'm gonna call you Rico. Ricolette. Thank you, Ricolette.
Cool.
We all appreciate that very much.
That was on MMB.
Is this the red asteroid being illuminated, or is it the bottom of the Texas cube? And is that the long box cube? See that square dark thing right there? Planet. The blue area is planet.
So that's kind of pushing the clouds to the side.
You got to get your eye, to stop arguing with it. This is This is the Tan asteroid and Pappy. Again, the top middle. See that big circle? That's the Tan asteroid underneath here.
Wow, that's a good one.
Like I said, that's
just like you wrote it.
Area, that bottom cloud area is this again. This is the Tan asteroid and the Salamander asteroid group, illuminating off the side edge of Uri.
Right, and you talk about the asteroid being in the inner gas layers of Uri.
Right.
In your one drawing, would that fit perfectly with that?
Yeah, they're in the middle at the bottom of this big base cloud of gas giant Uri, and all of its asteroids galore at the bottom of it, and we've watched it get bigger and bigger and bigger over the years. All the way back in 2013, I thought we were toast until I realized they weren't gonna float into our orbit separate of Uri because they're all electrically attached.
Right.
And I was just in the middle of a sneezing fit, so I had to hit mute for a second.
I've been doing that all day.
Yeah, I got the filter fan running and everything, and I got a dry throat again.
Oh man.
Okay, we grab another Ricola.
That's like a good
I
thing
swear
to
these
do right
companies
now.
own me, owe me a sponsorship fee here, Ray-Ban, Ricola,
Right?
Coca-Cola. Pepto-Bismol. No. Oh boy, that's an interesting group.
Yeah.
We got the tan asteroid, the red asteroid, and one of the smaller ones. That has to be easy year old. For the red asteroid and the tan asteroid to be in the same shot, that has to come from spring of this last year. Bottom of Nepesity with Saru in the distance. I don't know how new this one is. Man, Jesus has been kicking his camera around today. Are you on the laptop or are you using your phone?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to start to get ready for work, guys.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I slept through most of the show. But
Well, no biggie.
yeah.
I mean, we were at the 5-hour mark and we lost Rebecca for a moment.
Yeah. All right, I better go, guys. I gotta go to work.
Right.
Okay.
We'll see y'all next week.
Seatbelts, drive safely.
I'll be listening.
Yeah.
And sorry so short, but I had to stop in at least to say hi. But I'll probably be sending some cards out to you, Sam, soon.
Thank you, sir. So I'll send you one back.
Let's
be sure to
I know that they've been
address.
messing with us a lot. So I'll start sending some cards out soon. But anyways,
Yeah, just give me a good return address inside on a letter.
Alrighty. All right, guys. Well, have a good one.
Good night,
We'll see you
Jesus.
next week.
Have a good night.
I don't know if Rebecca can
Bye-bye.
hear me, but if you can hear me, Rebecca, bye. We'll see you all next week. Michelle, Carol, Wendica, Lan, everybody. Nice to see you all. Sorry I couldn't hang out too long, but there's always next week.
All right.
All right, guys.
Yep.
Have a good one. We'll see you. I have a lot that I'm going to be posting in the next few days, so be looking out
Drive
for that.
safely.
There's a lot of stuff that I have yet to post, probably over the next week or so. I'll be posting some of
And
that.
by then there'll be more.
Yeah, by then
Yeah.
that'll be, well, that's kind of what happened. Is that before I post, some other stuff happens, and then it just kind of stacks on me, and then I don't have a. But I'll be working on that in the next few days because I got a feeling my skies are probably not happening right now since the craziness already happened for this week. But anyways. See you all next week. Love you all. Have a nice week, and we'll see you next Saturday.
All right. Have a good
Bye,
night, Jesus.
Bye, guys.
Boink. So, boys, what's
Yeah.
happening?
His time lapse in Nepicity was awesome.
I think they were all just awesome because, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I want Rebecca to show you the what I saw going past the sun. I mean, it was just like you walk out your door and you can't make it up. There's this thing happening, and you're like, oh my god, I better go get the selfie stick. I want to know what it looks like. Like, oh my god.
I
like that clicker.
We have never seen skies like this in our entire lives, people. If you break each and every one of these photographs down and everybody's going ooh ooh over, if you just analyze one of them going, when was the last time I ever saw a sky like that? Never.
I'm back.
Hello.
Rebecca's back.
I know. I just.
Jesus said goodbye.
Oh yeah, I could hear it. Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah. Kitty cats. That's all I can say. Kitty cats.
Well, yeah, we knew that. We knew
I
why.
walked in the kitchen for one thing, and then here comes Princess, and she hadn't eaten in a while. So, and then
Was a chicken again, huh, Mom?
I peeked out the back door, because I generally have kitty cats waiting for the door to, the God to pull the door out. And the other day, I mean, usually it's 1 or 2, and the other day it was 5.
No.
5.
Oh.
Can you see what's happening? It's like Cat Hotel there. She's going to need to put a couple of those outside beds there for her.
Anyway, and 2
her
of
guests.
them are new. There's 5, and then there's 2 more that are new I've never seen before.
No.
I've seen the 5 ones.
And they're real tiny cats?
No.
They're babies?
No.
They're
Yeah,
just new cats from the hood?
Cats. Most are boy. I think 1 or 2 is a girl.
You should get yourself another Facebook site like Cats in the Hood.
Help. Cat, yeah. Help these cats. I don't know. I mean, they're just pitiful. I can't feed one in front of another and not feed anyway. So anyway, so here we are.
Yep.
I don't know. I know. I've seen a few of them are these orange, and there's an orange and white one that's in the picture now. So, but
Have you guys ever seen somebody try to put their cat on a leash and tie them to a tree?
No.
Tell me that's not normal. Like,
well, unless you have a well-trained cat, but most cats would fight it and break free within moments.
yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this tree, and there's a cat tied to the tree with a leash, and I couldn't believe that. My neighbor did that to their cat, and
well, I'm wondering if
I'm like, okay, can't you just let it on the patio? Why are we putting it up? Why are we leaving it outside to get some? I tried to mind my own business, but
right.
I brought it food and water, and I kind of felt bad for it.
Right. I don't know why somebody would do that. I mean, they obviously trying to get it from fresh air, maybe, but
right.
No. Well, okay. I heard Julian have a special request, and I'm trying to figure out which picture it was or which part. Or you sent me so many.
It's not my fault. It's the skies.
I know. So I don't know if let me see if I can. Let me just see if I can.
So Chris, how are you feeling?
I'm still kind of congested a little bit.
Yeah, it sounds like it's
yeah.
Yesterday was bad. Like yesterday was really bad. But I'm a big baby when I get sick, so it probably wasn't as bad as I'm saying,
I know everybody gauges it differently, but still, I've had some terrible sicknesses, like awful,
right.
So like very bad. I was in the hospital with pneumonia once, and
oh no, that's not good.
No, they told my mom to come down to Texas because they didn't think I was going to make it.
Was it viral pneumonia?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was the nightmare. It was a nightmare. So I made it. It took forever, but
that's a rough one, for real.
Really, it was. Okay, I'm trying to find it, Julian.
Come on, Rebecca. Do I?
Well, I'm scrolling all through here. Okay, it's after you got the selfie stick. Okay, it has to be. Okay, we'll start here then. Well, I just didn't know how far back to go, but that looks about right. Yeah, cool. All right. Oh, this won't take a moment.
Got a couple of farty dogs here.
Oh, no.
Why, thank you for sharing that with us.
Right?
I was wondering if you could see my face. It's what.
Yeah.
L'entendre.
Is that what that is? Yeah.
Overindulgence, I got them chewy hoops. Maybe the
Your dogs are pretty big too.
That's right. Boobaloo knows.
I mean,
she knows. Different part of the universe is passing by us.
That's right.
Right.
Well, actually, the connected other half of our solar system is passing. We're trading places.
Right.
A annual run every 3,654 years. We cross paths and trade places, which is why Nibiru in Anunnaki or Sumerian means the planet of the crossing.
Anybody else's trees doing this?
Oh boy, that was blurry. Yeah, your tree's fried or dried out.
But it's got water and everything.
Well, if it's a dual stock, one of your stocks is being overtaken by the other one.
Yeah. Is it a little bamboo tree or?
It looks like a fern, but
Looks
either
like a
that or
fern?
she's growing some really wide, dingy mud.
Uh-oh. We knew it, Jillian.
What? My baby.
It's your baby?
Yeah, if
What's
it has
a baby?
if it's multiple trees, it's possible that one of them is taking over and killing the other.
Oh, no. Yeah, you
Well,
might have to cut the yellow part off.
Because it looks fried.
What's happening with my plant?
Oh, I'm laughing at my plant. Huh.
Oh, right.
Yeah, my plants are very confused plants because it seems like they're getting different messages. A couple of days it's really cold, and then another couple of days it's really warm again.
Don't put that too close to the window.
I
That's-
thought
that's-
it was missing the light. You know.
No, that's a shade. That's a shade plant.
It's not very happy.
I
No,
have a
it's
plant that's
right.
not happy either, but I feel like it's my fault too. It's like picking up
Who's in
on
the
me.
back laughing, looking at his because Phil the cat wants to
I
eat
did
you.
order a bag of new dirt.
Silly cat?
Got it.
Seeing Dad? Look.
Phil the cat wants to eat.
Yeah,
you.
look at Sam.
No, I'm waiting. I can't.
Yeah, it's got leaves on it.
Where's it? Oh,
The one plant that Sam told me they had one leaf right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got leaves. Look.
There you
Can you
go.
believe it? I didn't kill it.
I think Phil has been killing it.
No, I put it outside
Oh, okay.
so he couldn't get it.
That's not good for plants either for you to change your environment.
Wait.
No.
I had banana trees that were like 4 feet tall, and I brought them over to my dad's house, and he put them out in the yard and killed them.
Oh, I've grown two
Ow.
baby fig trees. My fig
Well, they'd
tree
never
babies
they'd
are-
never been outside before. They'd always been in my store. I had a solarium, and they'd always
Nice.
been in the building. And he put them out in direct sunlight, and it just bright killed them. And they were like 10, 12 years old and 4 feet tall. They were just starting to grow bananas, and you can't do
Oh.
just one banana tree. You have to have 3 or 4 of them before you ever get bananas. And that was the year they were starting to grow bananas. Oh, I thought I'd put them out in the yard, and he killed them. It's like, a
man.
decade of growing.
Yeah, that's right, David.
Right.
It's a maidenhair. It's a maidenhair fern. That's what it's called.
Yeah, and that requires more shade. Yeah, I had a solarium on the eastern side of my house when I lived in East Missoula. And so I had a lot of plants when I moved out here to Lolo. But over time, the kids and the cat killed them.
Yeah, my dogs are jumping up on the only place that's warm enough to put plants in this house, and that's on the lounge window because it's behind the big telly. But it's where they see the sun because it's where the sun moves literally across the sky.
So
It's hard to see some of the sun without being outside and cold.
Don't use them anymore. Yeah, I got my gas bill this week.
Oh, no.
And in
Oh.
December, normally I spend, just under $100 on keeping the house warm. And my gas bill this week was $40.92.
Right. Great.
Well, in December in Montana,
Right.
which shows you, it's not cold. What the hell's going on? It's amazing. I was
Yeah.
just like, wow.
These are from Jillian, just so y'all know. This is what,
Cool.
and they're pretty interesting. I didn't get to see them until just now. And yeah, these are
Yeah,
some-
there's a
think
wee
you gotta
video
stop.
that goes with that as well. You can actually see the stuff. I was
Yeah.
just moving around.
it's in here. Yeah, I think it's in here.
Look, you see,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering if we have asteroids crossing again, or if the top half is actually the bottom of Saru and the real sun is the stuff on the bottom.
It was
Literally like an
very, very
hourglass.
mobile. It was stuff moving all over the place. Look, look, look.
Whoa.
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
you
that
got
last
some-
photo didn't even look like the sun at all.
And that would be why they built Stonehenge and all the other, solar dials all over the planet, 5,000, 6,000 years ago, so people could keep track of where the things belong. And if they're
See
not
there?
where they belong, then they know it.
See, that was like two things. I'm not going crazy. I
Well,
said like,
now remember, on the left-hand side is where Matim is, and Mary Moon's in that area as well. And then there's smaller asteroids that could be crossing right there, just to the left of the sun.
Wow.
If they're in a straight line with the sun, they will be illuminated. I mean, I can't tell you how many times in the early years that the lead asteroid was mistaken for the second sun.
Okay.
Rebecca knows that one for sure.
Yeah.
I just thought Rebecca would like these sun shots because she
yeah.
does that
Like,
sun's
This one right here,
It's really
incredible.
interesting
Well,
how that stuff was rippling and moving.
wow.
there's a lot happening to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we know that the light is wrong,
Yeah. Look at that big old curve across
and
the sky.
it's most likely planetary.
There she is. All dressed up.
Don't be sick.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back and look at the beginning of that video just a second.
Yeah, look at this video. It's so interesting. It's like something is tickling their brain. You can literally see two
Yeah.
different kinds of light.
Well, there's something cutting it off, definitely, whether it's clouds, asteroids,
Right down the middle.
And they've gone and made it so messy up there you can't really see.
Hmm.
I mean, the big planet on top doesn't help either.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Were I to guess, I would say asteroid crossing in from the lower left. Because
Look,
the
you can
really
see.
bright orange yellow is more like the sun, and the object on the bottom is more like something, a lighter, brighter thing. So I don't know.
It was almost like three different glowy places. Like it was three ridges. It's kind of wild.
Well, again, asteroids are plural, more than one. There could be a whole bunch of them crossing in front of the sun. Or you got a bunch of thick clouds that keep moving your idea of what the sun is.
Right. Was it glowing like that when you looked directly at it, Jillian?
Right.
When I looked at it, I could literally see three things, like very rapidly,
Okay.
just like they were like moving, like marbles on an uneven board, like they were just moving.
Yes, Robbie P. There have been so many signs in the skies from the Kachinas all the way back years ago, all the way through all of the asteroids and the planets and the ion tails and all kinds of crap that we've watched for 15 years now. There's been so absolutely many signs in the skies that we've been documenting it now every day, every month, every year, ever since.
No kidding.
And that's why we're number one. And we are. I mean, there's nobody else out there that touches our information. And if you find somebody, please let them, let
Right.
me
Come on the show.
Yeah.
Not that I want to give up number one status, but
We'll be
Yeah,
hard
see all
pressed.
Dirty, it's almost like gray purple stuff floating around and making the sky a bit of a mess. Then there was the other day when it was not me again, like where it was cut in half, like
There it is. There she is again. Okay. And here it was. Look through this a moment. It's kind of long, so I'll just fast forward through it. But this is the live from the other day that Sam was on with.
Yeah, you don't fast forward.
I took a screenshot for you.
Okay.
I took screenshots I should have sent to you.
What's that?
I took screenshots I should have sent to you because I mean, look at that. That looks like.
Look at that.
Look at that planet. It's like you can see pictures on it. Look at it. That's like something's ocean with little islands
for some
and
videos.
Stuff.
Yeah,
isn't it? Look at it. That looks like something's oceans, like continents and islands and shit stuff. I mean, what is that, Sam? Come on, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I see. I told you, Rebecca, that has got to be.
It is, isn't it?
Isn't it beautiful? You almost fall into it.
That's Saturn's yellow moon, and then Saru, but away from. You always got to check where the light is.
Oh, it makes my brain swimming. I'll go get my water wings and swim in the ocean.
Okay.
Light blue, our sky. FYI.
You tell them, Becca. You tell them. Finger. Look at that.
That's it.
You don't take any sherbet on here.
Right.
I wonder what the inhabitants of Saru and Nibiru think when they are looking at us down here on this little tiny.
I wonder what they think of the little blue marble. I wonder what they think of the little blue marble.
I'll try to get the drawing back up here in a minute.
Imagine the clangers living on a Saturn. You know, when I was a little girl, there was a show called The Clangers, and it was these little mice with little trumpet noses, and they lived on this rocky planet thing.
Done in claymation, I imagine.
So pretty, clangers. You know, what's that, Sam?
Done in claymation, I would imagine.
Yeah, it was. I love the clangers. I wonder if you can see the clangers. And they made this beautiful little noise.
Never heard of them.
Oh, it was pretty, man. It was all for little toddlebuds. I mean, little Scottish toddlebuds. I don't know if you can actually see what the clangers were. It's funny what pops into your head. It's like weird. Come on, man. It's like we're drunk on knowledge or something.
There's my favorite, Neficity.
Oh, do you like Neficity the most?
Well, yeah. I thought everybody knew that. Yeah. Neficity.
I was really drawn to Atu and its moon because every single time I took a picture in South Africa for years, Samuel would say, Atu and its moon, Atu and its moon. I'm like, bored listening to Atu and its moon. And then one day he said Neficity, and I went, what? Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. Especially after the first thing I saw was Saturn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, David.
So many years we've been doing
right,
this
very
so
soupy.
long. It's mind-boggling how long we've been doing it, and the fact that it hasn't gotten out, and we've been so accurate all along.
So I expect it to stay. Last time we did.
Yeah, there's the clangers.
No, it's too blurry.
There.
Very next day, I was like, let's do that again, and he
The
was
clangers.
Oh.
He could log in.
I told you I was a child. I was like 3 or 4 or something.
Uh-huh.
But he's here.
But I was always into the alien mice and things like that. So I can't believe I still watch those things even when I was a baby.
So what is right here?
Well, in the 60s and 70s and early 80s, there was, everybody was into the jet age and sci-fi and all of that, still believing. And then it's only in the 90s that they, spun Little Green Men into a bad guy. E.T. phone home, no longer important.
Wait till you see the video.
That's Nibiru.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because look, you can see the islands and everything.
The
Look.
clouds in front of the. Yeah.
It's wait.
Opposite.
So you can see the
That's
islands.
Saru, on the bottom of Saru, and then
Over to the left will be
Sorry,
opposite.
I got excited. But
The Atu
well,
will be-
I'll let you all know. That is not the right direction for Nibiru. That as I turn this way, it will be.
Right there is where Nefesity is above you. That's just slightly to the side.
Yeah.
But as far as you go directly
Golly,
opposite,
that looks
the
like
sun,
a like a
Right.
skull
Right.
thing
Go
there.
just a little bit more right,
You know, and then in between
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
a little more right, and you're looking
gold,
directly at Nibiru at the
and a
bottom.
little bit of hot pink and yellow. I couldn't believe it.
That's Nibiru, and then Atu Moon is directly above that.
That's it.
That's Nibiru,
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
and you can see the long fingers that are separated away from each other. That Nefesity is not.
Really, you do see a big.
But yeah, and see those little micro clouding? That is the planet Nibiru. And then
Nice.
you've got, there's
How
Nefesity.
filled in it is. There's something
Yeah.
there. It looks like that.
Like hair, yeah.
Just like this looks like this. There's something
And this
there.
looks
It's
like
all fuzzy and
That's the
strange.
Saturn
There's
yellow
something
moon
there.
right there, just above the sun.
It's not sea trail.
And with
Yeah.
Saru behind it.
I've only seen like today. I've probably seen like 6 or 7 of period planes.
There be planets abound.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jason,
I wasn't many
wow.
planes out
How are
that
you?
day.
Good to see you. That's a surprise to see your name here, but that's awesome.
There's Jason.
And Tasmania, which has. I mean, he gets this every day. He's probably yawning.
He
right
does.
Now. I don't know, but
Yawning, I'm sure.
I,
all day, every day.
right.
He
Not
posts
again.
Many videos every day, and it looks like this. I'm just like, wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was actually a good day.
Tasmania.
Like
Who
an
would've
extra.
guessed? They got the best show.
Yeah, and eventually someday
Well,
we're going to
all
go,
got a
I
great
miss
show,
them
but some
so.
people do see things better than
No.
others. And vice
I don't
versa.
want
we all get
that.
A little bit of this and that.
I just wanted to keep
Yeah,
going, I
let's
guess,
look at the chat and see what's
for as
going
long as
on.
I'm here out looking.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kat.
You know.
Wow, good to see you here.
Wow.
Hey,
But,
I'll
I'll
go
go
right
back
to
and
your
look at
name,
all
but
my pictures, I guess,
Yeah.
You only talked to her one time. Something like that. Yeah. Something like that, Sam. It's trippy to see Sam's name in the chat.
Yeah.
The first time I saw his name in the chat,
Trippy.
I didn't realize he had access. I don't know, but anyway, I was not expecting it at all. Somebody else, I think, set it up for him. Anyway, I thought it was like a fake account.
Oh, no.
It was like somebody's trolling me, It was really
Right.
Sam.
It was really you, too. Like, he had to try to convince me,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
okay.
it was the way he worded something. I'm like, only Sam
Right.
would do that, say that, whatever. Anyway, I'm like, wow, it really is him.
Sorry, Sharon.
Oh, look what happened. Yeah, I pulled Sharon up. So that's what happens when you pull two people side by side.
Right.
I have some
Your
gloves
box
on.
goes tiny. I think you can maybe get it
Hit the
a
screen.
little bit
So,
bigger
I
and
apologize.
longer.
Oh, give me a minute. And
You know,
how are you?
there's
how was your
options.
trip?
There might be a way to put two videos up at the same time,
Yeah, I accidentally
I don't know.
touched the screen and touched her name.
Yeah.
right?
Well,
And she's like, what the heck?
Uh-huh.
She didn't want to be on, but she was. I'll fast forward.
and very, in different ways. Sometimes it's better than others.
Because it just drags them into the live, whether they're ready or not.
Right?
Over
Yeah.
here,
Sharon's a team player, though.
2
She's
days ago,
Of course,
my
right.
life, here was
Yeah.
the
She
movie,
just-
and
She can
it
blend
was
with the
like
flow.
the
Exactly.
deepest, darkest blue green you could imagine.
Yeah, you could
And
really.
then perfect curve, just like it is right
I'm
now.
still talking about the ninth. I'm just.
It's like
can't
a
get
bowl
enough.
being dipped down.
It was really. But you can see that big curve right there too. Wow.
I mean, it's undeniable.
It's
You can see it. It's
undeniable.
right there. Like,
Yeah.
most people don't see it because they can't imagine it being this way. So people like me.
Yeah,
and
I can't
others
imagine it
here in
not
the
being
chat
this way now. We've done this so long,
happen to figure
Right.
it out. I don't know.
and we're all cranking our
I was in
head at
Sam's
home.
group for like 4 years before I could really start to wrap my head around it. In Montana Skywatcher over on Facebook. That's where it all
Yeah.
began.
That's where it is.
2010, after that 30-year non-disclosure agreement ends, that says everything. They make somebody sign a non-disclosure agreement, right?
Yeah.
Like, why would they bother if he was wrong?
They
Right?
wouldn't.
They knew
Right.
that he knew, and they knew he could probably prove it. And if he had too many
Yeah.
decades to work on that, they didn't want to risk anything. They didn't
And
wanna
I was
risk
forbidden to
the
own a
general
copy of the
population
periodic chart in
actually
my
having a
home,
heads
etc.,
up, because
plus a few other rules.
honestly, they would lose control so quick. You know, if enough people, A, realize how big they've been lied to about everything, but B, knowing that there's a certain number of years until we do reach a point where we're going to separate from the binary system. And that's the point we could really see things cut loose with the weather. See that V shape. Atu's moon, for sure, all the time. Big V in the sky, left of our sun. Saturn's moon can kind of do a V, too.
Kind of.
Sometimes they alternate each other. Like, let's turn around and see. No, not really.
Sometimes.
Not yet, at least. But I do see the edge of Saturn's moon right there. See it? You can see it changing. The texture looks different. Those lines. Usually, Saturn's moon is up and off a little ways
And you had
over.
blue fingernails that day.
There
Every
have
day.
times when it is
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
clear by the sun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like it
Something like
changes.
that, usually.
But
There you go.
lately,
There you go.
it's been over here. Let's see, what else has happened? People will have no choice but to believe. Oh boy. I know. I wonder what
That's what Sam
the
said.
explanation's
said
going to
that.
be, you know, when things get really crazy to where, because right now, guys, every day, you may not know, but every day villages get washed away. And
Yeah.
every day there's some powerful earthquakes, so many, you know, and how many times have you heard the mainstream media talk about that? Like, never. They don't say, you know, Vietnam got flooded today. No. And that's just it. I mean, it's so bad. If you don't
I'm
follow
getting
that,
cutoff warnings from my
if you don't
internet.
follow people that share that information, you really don't know.
Cut out.
So we're already seeing really terrible
Right before the
effects.
stream throws me out.
They're just keeping it under the rug.
Why?
Again, you know,
Probably bad internet, Pete.
people will figure it out.
Oh,
There's
okay.
just, yeah, there's too much proof.
I see. I know
I've
all
scrolled
about
out 3 or 4 times
Volcanoes,
already where
I know,
it scrolls and
right?
then we get black boxes and then I don't see the video
Yeah.
either. And then it's done that for like 3 times in the last minute. So
Okay. Well,
I was just watching and not saying
They're
anything
in the
because of
sky,
it. So it's
inviting
like,
us to
okay.
join them and literally dropping the
Right, you're
tickets
afraid to
just
do
go there.
anything.
Who is that? Who is in the sky? I haven't got any invitations. I'm just curious. Washington State now flooding. See, I didn't even, it happened so fast.
Yeah, I didn't know
can't even
that.
keep up. Even me, and I'm like following everybody that shares anything about that. Right. So, but yeah, it's even. I can't keep up even. It's really bad, you guys. So
it's more
we've
than
been
you can
watching
keep
it
up
do
with.
that for many years. It is ramping up every year. All of it ramps up. The temperatures get hotter, the rains get more, the more floods happen. You know, they're not going to be able to keep up with the infrastructure and rebuild. You know what's happening. Look at that. Saturn's moon. That is. I knew it was going to be good. I knew it was
Ah,
gonna
look
be
at that
so good.
curve.
Is Jillian here? I haven't seen Jillian in the chat.
I was there the whole time.
Oh
I got my
boy.
92,000 screenshots to prove it.
Yeah, that's true.
I just didn't get
Yeah.
a chance to send them to you because of the. Yeah, it was my sleep time actually because it was.
I know,
It was
it was
probably
late.
about
Realize that Sharon is
2 in the morning, and because I've been
science
off,
teacher
I've been quite happy to do
in
it. But
Australia.
other
Yeah.
times
Just
I
so
would
everybody
probably be
knows,
fast
she's
asleep
really
already by
brilliant,
like
smart,
10 or
her and
11,
Sam.
especially if I'm on
Right.
shift.
So I'm like, how
Right.
did I get involved with all these really smart people?
I don't know.
really don't know.
What am I doing there?
I'm here. It's
I don't
strange.
know.
I don't know.
A scientist and a genius and a,
Because the planets called you. They went, Rebecca, Rebecca, we're going to do a dance.
You know?
You're
Rebecca,
coming.
come and visit.
I know. I know.
There's
There's
Sharon. That's it. Oh, you see
Honey.
the one
Oh
box cube.
God,
Okay,
all I
let's go
could
back.
taste is garlic. I had garlic
You can see
muscles.
things
Get
better
'em.
on the screen than I'm looking at it. Let's see. Try to cover up.
Was
the
tasty though.
Yeah. I gotta like take this and like flip out the best parts and turn it, you know. And
But
then
look
put
at that.
lime
What one is
underneath
that?
it.
Look, that one's got a gash on it. Look, like a
Yeah.
straight gash. There's like all sort of weird features on some of these things.
All right.
So I mean, like something's right above us. You can tell.
Yeah, there
Look at
was
the
like
ripples.
there was a little shape coming towards us in the northern lights, and it looked honestly looked like like a debris cluster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Closest
I
what we
had that
see
as
is from another
well.
planet, so, but that's
How come
really
you didn't find
neat
that
looking.
stuff? Hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
I lost concentration. What you're saying?
That's all right. We're all babbling today. It's
I'm
like
just like, what?
we've all got verbal
What's she
diarrhea
saying?
really badly.
Well, cool.
I don't know.
The definition.
Tell us your
Yeah.
There's a plane.
And you
They
know
make a
why?
film for
Because
that.
Damage it's doing.
those
Oh my
skies
gosh,
have been like as
it
well,
hides it
and they've
mentally.
infected
It
us
doesn't
with the
really hide it.
little.
I don't know how much it really
Right?
contributes to hiding.
Okay,
the
I can deal with that.
But it
We've all
definitely
got the
hides it in your mind once you've
Poor
taught yourself
Christopher's
that
just
all
exhibiting
planes
it completely. You know,
I know, it's like-
he's caught it
What
severely.
was that
you
again?
know.
Or that's all you can, you know somebody's talking to you, but that's all you hear. Oh yeah.
You gotta like
It's horrible.
get out of that.
Yeah, I get like sinusy, and I had to get used to the trees and stuff here. The pollen drove me nuts. It's been like from the second I walked off the airplane, I think, like, oh God, I never got it in South Africa, but here,
Time-lapse videos, because you really see the big old planets rotating by.
the
super
big old
easy,
planets,
really.
Rebecca.
Yeah.
See
Big
them
old planets.
going. They're moving just past our atmosphere, and
Big
you can
old
see, and usually
planets.
it's going two different directions. You know.
Oh no.
Stuff like that.
Embarrassing.
Look,
Yeah.
but look there, look.
I
You
see
can
it
almost
better
see
now.
like what is that? Which one is this?
Like right.
What? That's Saturn's
Very much
moon.
has a very
See, but
Yep.
look at that. It's got like structures and striations and stuff. Look at
There's
that.
that big old
That's it.
triangle right there, a pizza
Let's see.
slice.
So if that's the case,
Yeah,
and
look
the
at that
no.
stuff, man.
at this time would be I don't know, right in here at an angle.
Yeah.
Maybe it's got
So
like
we see
like alien mining
shadow,
devices
for
on it,
instance,
Sam.
Maybe a little lower, but
Yeah.
usually it's right here
Like-
coming down.
Like
at
it would be like you know,
tilt.
like a way station or something. They would have had it on some of them planets, and
Wow,
just
that looks
plonked
cool.
themselves down on them. You know.
I can see this on my phone really
Well,
They've
well.
got
Christopher's
wow.
vanished again. Poof, gone.
They've got large circular administration
I mean,
rings.
I think
But
back
we haven't
about
seen a
all the
lot of
pictures
them.
I was
We've
I'd
only
go
seen
out
a
and take
few of them.
pictures. At the time, I thought I was taking pictures of trails. I was going out specifically.
Yeah, those
to
two
take
white lines
pictures of
there towards the
chemtrails.
top left, that
That's
looks
so
like the
funny.
bottom
Yeah.
of a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, like a pizza.
So now, yeah,
Yep.
it's changed a lot.
I remember we're looking at the bottom of it, and is there a conning tower at the other end on the thick end? It kind of looks like it.
That area we've been looking at up here, you know.
I mean,
it's,
look at that stuff. It's really busy. I mean,
I think we
that's
lost
something. Yeah, that's what I just said. Like
Yeah.
Christopher's just gone bye bye.
From the gene manipulation by the fallen Nephilim and Anunnaki.
I bet he
Mhm.
ran to the refrigerator again.
And
Yeah.
PLO.
Yeah.
Probably thirsty, man.
I had
If
never
you're
heard
sickly
that
like that, you want a
George.
drink constantly.
Okay. I don't know. That's outside of my expertise.
Like, how long are you still
Has
going to be
anybody
able
seen
to
the
go
show
to that
Paradise?
field,
Hi,
Rebecca?
Timothy. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
You will get the
I
answer.
don't know.
Wonder. I'm not convinced.
There's not a
Anything about
date.
the show,
I don't
There's
know.
no
yet.
date,
it's
but
already
they don't
wrong.
look like they're
It's
going to be digging
programming.
anything up anytime
But
soon.
same
So
with the
I
look
would
up
say
there's nothing
probably
there to dig with.
springtime.
you know, because
I doubt they're going
I
to
was
start in the
leading-
winter.
guiding
So
people
maybe
to
spring
go
of
engineering.
2026 or
Look
something.
what the government's
March,
doing. They're doing
you
this
know.
and this and this, making the sky
Oh,
crazy.
I might have till
It's
it
a
warms
cover-up
up,
to hide the
maybe.
planets. A mental cover-up.
That's
And if
sad.
it's in a movie, you
And
can
then I
guarantee
don't.
it.
There's really no other place that good.
Welcome back to your
Nothing.
regularly scheduled
There's one
programming.
place
You
that's
know, they're telling you. you know,
And you're allowing
and
it.
it's further away.
I'm not giving you a hard time, but it's true.
Well, yeah. Hey, there's
It
Chris.
is. It's how it is.
He's back.
Yeah,
I mean
look at
it.
all that
It's
black
crazy.
darkness like that. What is that? That
What's
also
the
looks more
asteroids
like
doing now? Here they are. They're still there.
Minus.
Like they gotta be so far away.
shadowy.
Well,
Look
that
at
could be
that.
normal
Idle.
cloud,
Oh,
but you know
yeah,
the
those
grayish black
They
could be
did
just
that
the
2
normal
nights
clouds
ago.
above.
I hope it does it again. But anyway, I lost track. I was gonna say I got excited. Very illuminated in a strange way right there, isn't it? Very yellow. It did that 2 nights ago. And see how bright it's getting? But 2 nights ago, it was even later than this.
Light
and it
shining
just
under the
lit
bottom
up.
of the planets.
Wow.
And it's dark above because it's
Well,
shadowing in.
compare
And
everything
it's
to
very
2 nights
bright
ago
because
forever.
it's shining.
What was the date? I don't know. The 9th.
It set the new standard.
But yeah, that looks interesting. See all that? That's gotta be a tree. Well, I know it's
And
an
the
asteroid.
wind.
That
What's with this
it's
wind?
big enough that we can see it pretty clearly. Let's zoom in on it. Is that the spiral asteroid? I could ask
Is it?
him. He's here. I don't have to just wonder. I don't know. Maybe he can tell us.
The spiral asteroid is
I
in
don't
that
know,
view.
but it's in that vicinity.
And
Usually
Yeah.
it's
spirals
all
go here,
right
but
there.
Yeah.
maybe it's going
Yeah.
that way.
Speaking, I'm gonna go back and get Casper. We're gonna look at Casper closely.
Timothy says, "Trust me, it's a show." Okay, I know.
Yes.
Do you really think they're going to tell you in a movie?
Oh no.
Yeah, you tell
Hey,
them,
Sandra,
Rebecca.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. I'm just being honest.
Shadow,
I
keep
know
your
they're
voice
not.
on. You could
They're
just
not gonna
see
make a
her with her
movie and tell you
glasses cut
something.
on
They're just not.
the tip of her nose
That's the
and her
catch. It's on
whiteboard and her
you. I mean, they're not going to
counter
make a
pointing like,
movie and drop a
and
truth
all the people
bomb.
standing there going, yes,
I
Miss.
promise you. They're not that nice. They don't want you to know anything. They want you to be as dumb as possible. As clueless as can be. They're spraying because of this and this. No, they're spraying because of the binary solar system. They
Yeah.
stop at nothing. They have, ooh, look at that. Atu's moon is really cool. Wow. Look at that. That's not spraying. That's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
whatever
I'll
else
live.
it is not.
I'll live in the past,
You know, I
Jason,
know that
until it
because we
happens
have
again.
thousands of pictures
I know.
of this just to the left of the sun.
Is that the one you were the most excited
Well,
about?
and
that can back it up? We can be like, yeah, why would
it will.
happen
It's
when
going to be
our
nice
clouds
after
don't
it gets
make
cold
themselves in
tomorrow.
the same
It's going to warm back up
spots?
and be in the 70s
They
next
don't make
week.
big
So
I
I
just
get
like this
shadows and such.
warmth is bizarre. It's like
that
Yeah.
gives
so
me
up,
some
like
more times to
The
go
sun
out
is doing. The
and do
sun's
this.
two of them back there.
yeah, even though we got two
Sandra.
suns there, they're not even warming
good
us
to
up.
see you
Like we must
again.
have just
Looky there. There's Saru, right?
nah.
It's just right above the sun. It's probably down a little
Oh,
bit
be
lower,
right
really.
back.
Usually it's
Wanna
down,
go, Bo? Do
cutting
you
in
wanna go?
front of the sun a little,
Hey, sister,
up
go hang
to
on,
like
let me go
almost
be out.
halfway sometimes. And so what? All right, I gotta take a peek over here real quick. The other day, they'll live in infamy. It was, I sat and was just,
I'm still talking about
I don't know, it may not do it. But it's peculiar.
It did end up doing it
Look
Yeah.
at
to a point, not quite as,
Nibiru
you know,
is due east of
but
the
it did end
sun.
up
Due
going really
east.
nice.
Well,
We'll see it here in a moment.
this is east. I'm facing east. Are you saying
That would be
like it's right
Nibiru
here?
at sunset.
Yeah.
Like we've been
Look
looking
at
at
that.
Nibiru, I've been calling it Atu because that's what I'm used to. Are you saying this is really Nibiru and Atu
Yep.
is up here higher?
Yep.
Because in your drawing it was up higher.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's where we figured it out.
Yeah, okay. Right.
And if
it
you
does
look in the
have those-
bottom right-hand
Yes.
corner,
Okay,
you can
Sam,
see the
that
shadow of
explains
Atu's moon popping in.
That's what I saw earlier. It has
Just
those
like
little
sight drawing.
like Napicity.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
It
does.
started
It
to
has
click
them.
right
Oh, it
there.
probably looks
Similar,
great too.
different,
From
Let's
though.
pause
your
it.
point of view.
I don't. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. It's starting to click right there. I'm like, what? Hang on.
Of course.
This.
Yeah.
That curve at the bottom is
Yep.
that giant curve across the sky. Wait till you get, oh my gosh. So yeah, wait till I put this together in a video.
I'm glad. See, I'm glad you were on this live. Because if
I
we
would
did this
not
on
have
YouTube,
known
you
that.
can't really chat and tell me that. I have been scratching my head
All day.
because I thought I was seeing Nepicity right there, and it didn't
And-
make. That don't.
Nepesi will be on the left hand side of Nibiru, but
Hey.
higher up.
What's happening over here? Look at that.
Nibiru has
Random
fingers
asteroids.
Right.
that can mimic sort of
No, you
Nipicity. It
don't
throws
need
you
to.
off a little, right?
Except they're longer and they're farther spread apart.
Right, but it doesn't look like Nipicity. But it's like, what else could it be? And it looked like
Nepesi
that.
has far more little fingers that are shorter.
It made no sense. I
Actually, a
was
moon.
until then.
That it's looks rocky.
Finally.
And the pattern is different too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The monthly site drawings. I know.
Wow.
Let me
Yes.
try. I'm gonna try to do it again. Let me see what happens.
The last 2 times I've been live, it won't let me pull up pictures or drawings. I can't get to my gallery. I mean,
You know, and the monthly site drawing is important because it's such a huge automatic ta-da, and, you know, and you recognize the shape
Boo.
and then the pure way match the pattern, and you go, yeah,
really
that's
don't
the
know.
same. I see it now.
I can't get to
Which
your
is why I
drawings,
do it.
Sam. But Sam makes drawings. I mean, if you watch my channel, you know that, right? You know I share images of these drawings with every video. And they're by Sam Hoffman, created through his ability to do remote viewing. He
It's
can
unprecedented.
visualize the details of the planets, moons, asteroids, crafts. He can see certain things of them, you know. And then he draws what he sees just to document. Like, okay, this is what I see. I don't know if it's out there, but I see it in my head. You know, okay, so a few years ago, I started.
Yeah, and I
doing
sit down and I
drawings
draw it at a table nowhere near the computer, and I
lining
just
them
draw
up,
what I see in my
matching
head.
them with photographs that
Yeah.
our members share in our groups. And if you know, you know, right? Their drawings are highly accurate, highly. Everything he draws, we can prove it's there. With the, you know, easily in the 2,000 to 3,000, I'd say, comparisons that we've made.
Mm.
So it's amazing. It's fascinating. I can't believe it. I can't believe I found Sam on YouTube. Like 2014, I found him doing interviews. He was, you know, has been working on this since 2010. You can go to YouTube. He has a channel, Samuel Hoffman, or Sam Hoffman, and it has some interviews on there. And then you also can go to a channel called Radio Wasteland, and they have an entire playlist of, I believe it's 87 interviews. 87.
Yep,
with Sam
87.
Hoffman. So that's like a treasure chest of information right there. And then, of course, we have our podcast every Saturday now. It's current. And Sam joins us every Saturday.
145
We sit
shows.
for like 6 or 7 hours, generally, talking about this. Looking at pictures and videos and every little detail. I can't wait, Sam. We're going to show them Nibiru on Saturday. Here it is.
And so you did. You just showed them the
We
beer
did
on
it.
that day.
Yeah.
Like, right
So
there.
this, yeah, I've been calling it Atu because that's usually how.
Yeah, and on last week's show, there was a comment where there was a lady saying, gee, I wish we could really actually see Nibiru. And
I was.
Yeah.
But
I didn't think planets could change.
it's just never the way they expected because
it's way bigger. It's way bigger.
But look how.
yeah, because you know that amazing video of the one Queen song and the 2 cellists doing that song,
Yeah.
and how big the planets are when they're repelling. Those kind of things tell me that they know already.
No, they just show up in real sky scenes for the last decade. You literally anything and everything that's filmed outside with a real sky is going to show you a planet, because we've been in the middle of them for well over 8 years.
You know, I guess it's picking
I
up
mean, it's
red
just,
from my stratum, which is
and you go back, think, wow, 8 years, 5 years,
It's very
3
red.
years. That's a hell of a long time. They've been right here, right here, right here. And why didn't they move
where Green
past that?
Planet is.
Weird. But they've been in this very strange, slowly moving,
Hey, Caroline.
we're mixed in the
Yay,
middle of
she's
them
here.
process for
How
15
are you?
years. I mean, I never expected it to last this long.
I'm back up here, as
Yeah.
you can see. I can't-
And it could be 25 years
I
before
was
we're
home for
even
about an
done.
hour, and I just glanced out the window.
Or what if
I
they
thought
stay
it
longer?
was
We
just
don't
gonna
even know.
make
What
me
if they
face
what if
off
they
and
actually stay longer?
not in the slightest. I mean,
Hmm.
I couldn't get out of
Yeah,
that
what
fast
if?
enough to get
Wow.
back up here. You know?
Yeah.
So,
I'm just
mainly
with the
because
generalization that we are
what's gonna
past the
happen.
halfway point, and we believe that there will be an exiting. And
Yes,
I
I even
mean,
got a good picture walking up here of this. It was just like that. It was these. Wow, I got that.
after all, how greedy are
I've
the
been sad
demigods?
about not seeing Nibiru for a year.
Well, yeah, it's been a long time.
There it is. Look. It's a cloud. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Good point. These are
Yeah.
clouds from
Yeah.
the other planets.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Accurate.
Boy.
Yeah, look at that. You mean to tell me?
And now you're getting to
Yeah, clouds from other planets, from
Point
a binary
where the light
twin
is
solar
cha-
system that we're purposely
Yeah.
not being told about. It's a big deal, you guys. And then you get people trolling in the chats because I don't know why if they're even real people, but regardless, it's to be expected when you're talking
You're
about
being
something
so
like this.
defiant,
You're gonna try to
Rebecca.
do
I
It's like
know.
you bug up your butt.
Hey.
I'm not phased.
Defy me if you want.
I
Defy
mean,
me
I
if you
know
can.
better than
Come,
anybody.
come.
This is real.
Bring it on.
Right.
I've spent like
I know
forever
it.
and ever,
True.
thousands of
Yeah.
hours.
Some days you just get like that, eh?
How repetitive it all is.
Right,
We
yeah.
go back to that forever. And the drawings.
Well-
I mean, so you got the repetitiveness, but the drawings that hold
You
all
just
this
know.
together.
It's like, no,
They're just-
we're not
You know,
even.
Sam is making drawings that.
It's like Sam always said he felt like, and now you're getting that bug as well. Like, well, I told you for so long, like, Diesel, come on, man. Wakey, wakey, eggs and
You can draw
bacon.
something in advance, and then it play out
and
perfectly.
I've
just
gone
as
through
he's
stages of
drawn,
that
and
where I've
that's
gotten worse
what
and
we've been
gotten
watching
better and
happen
gotten
for so
worse and
long
gotten
now.
better.
Wow.
Yeah, you can sometimes just
This
eat
is
your
gorgeous.
keyboard.
Okay. Yeah, see that? Oh man.
Yeah, I was
Note
about
that shows on the
about
screen.
2015 was the first time I really got irritated, fed
It's
up,
almost a
and then I
fluorescent
just
orange
found new
back here. Like that is-
wishes
wow.
to keep doing it no matter what, and I'm just going to keep doing it.
Well,
That is amazing. Yes. Oh, and it's
I mean,
dark
how could you
red.
quit?
Okay, we might get the red, orange, purple.
I know. I've just found
might.
like a picture
Again.
of. I've just found
Remote
like
viewing is real,
this
right.
shape in the
Sam says
auroras, and I
anybody
want
can
to
do
show
it.
it to you. I've just sent it to you,
Anybody.
Rebecca.
Okay.
So
I was looking and looking for it now.
give it a
This
shot.
thing,
I don't
this
know.
this
I haven't really
this
tried, but he says I'm doing it
series of
already,
shots,
but
like
I don't
they
know.
were. It's so little that you
Yeah, that's
you
how
know
he
it's
knows
small.
all this
You might
stuff.
miss it at first.
You can
It
see
was
it in
just
his
like a
head.
string of beads
You know?
Yeah.
Look how green this is. Yes. Wow.
at first, and then the
Publicity is
next time
green.
when I looked and I took more pictures of
Green
this
planet
guy,
right there. That's not a
it
cloud.
must have moved
Whoever
closer
said
so
that's
that
a
I could
cloud.
actually see
Why
more
is it green
of
right
it.
here over and over?
But at
Every
first,
evening.
honestly, it just looked like three
Yes.
colored beads,
So
one on
pretty.
top of the other, like so
Okay.
tiny.
I'm ready for the purple. Bring in the purple.
I was thinking about that the
Right.
other day,
Real
where
See,
there are people that have just
I
sort of,
mean,
gone into the
here's
background. We don't
Yuri.
hear from them anymore. And
They're
then I
like,
was
we're
just
leaving
now
Yuri
thinking, we're
out,
like,
but here it is.
how could you just tomorrow not go out and take any more
See.
photographs and
Usually Yuri
not
Yeah.
comes
talk
in
to your
at a
friends
slant
and
above
just
the
turn the
sun. It's
phone
like,
off and
you know,
forget all of this is
probably
happening?
right
I don't think
here.
anyone could.
That's what those street
I know I
is
couldn't.
about. So it
That would be so weird.
Yeah.
I just,
I mean,
it was always my dread that we'd all fight with each other and storm off like you'd seen some of the people doing, like, because Sam didn't talk to them. You know.
Well, I consider myself a grown-up, so let's just hope that
Right.
everybody else is, you know. And those that aren't grown up, they sort of, you know, have a tendency to show their cards and their hand, and,
You know something is there
and
when
if
it's
they
so
want to
filled
get
in,
mad at stuff,
you
then
know,
I
you
guess
just
they
like
could.
it looks strange.
Look at the color variations. Look at that turquoise blue compared to the dark
Okay, yeah,
midnight
look at the
blue.
different. Some of it's purple blue, like purple, pink, blue.
That's right. He was
They're
recruited
just
in 1980
so obviously.
because of his remote viewing skills.
Yeah,
He
and
has
you just have to
government
say words
level
like remote viewing skills or
abilities,
alien, and people
if
are
not
like, yeah,
more.
no, and then
I'm
they
sure
click and they turn it
more,
off
Sam, actually.
because that just
Hey.
goes beyond their.
Those
You know,
bubbly
they
clouds
just
have
they can't. They just it's like
subsided. Sad, because then you know it's almost going to be over.
crackpots. They're crackpots,
okay, I
and
got
then
my
they
fix.
disappear. You
I
know,
got it. Yes, it was worth the trip
Right.
back up here, of course.
it's not
It's
like we're
beautiful.
not crackpots. What we are is people
No.
with really
Cannot wait
big
to
brain
see
spaces that can actually see an
drone
amazing
pictures. You know, we
picture
had
that
like a lot of local
life can be
gentlemen that
more
people
than
go out and do
than it
drones
is right now.
picture anyway.
It
That's the first thing
it
I'm gonna
really
check.
can be
That,
like
and then the
it can
It's
be
really
if you
unfortunate
make
to
it
see
so.
people like that, though, Julian. You know,
usually in the chat,
like they're in your
meteorologists,
comments saying things,
like they'll post
you know,
one
calling you
picture
names because they don't
anyway, and then
understand
there'll be
something
a
that
flood
you
of
do,
pictures in
and
the chat.
And they get so enraged
Sitting there
with
for
you.
months
It's
yeah,
to look
so.
at.
and it's
So
just it's hard to see sometimes people
that's what
going
I
through
do.
that, but I mean,
Instead
all
of
we can
watching
do is, you know, guide them
shows,
to
whoever said
the
shows,
answers.
I'm not
That
trying to be mean,
hopefully
but
they'll look for
for
them.
real.
But it bothers me to see that they can say something like that, but
Look at
not look
that.
for
It's
the answers
so
themselves. It's just
vibrant. The color here.
really, like Sam said,
It's
it's
not
weird.
purple though, but
It will be.
it can be at times. I mean, you know, have y'all seen the pictures where it does that? I mean, it
Rebecca
turns
was
like
so
all shades,
full.
different shades of purple.
You
Like
were
it could
so
be
full of.
lavender
I
to
don't know what it
dark,
was. Like magic.
entire sky.
You caught the magic. You must have got the
green,
magic
entire
bug.
sky. Could be red. I
You
think we
must have
covered
got the
that, but
magic.
yeah.
They must have
The
sprinkled
magic.
like
Yeah, you must have
like
got
she's.
some Nibiru rain
That's
dropped
it.
on you a little bit,
I'm
a
out
little bit
there.
of Nibiru mist.
Thank you. Wow. That's a compliment.
Yeah.
That's
But I
huge. Oh
also
my God.
felt like
I
a
felt it.
Guys,
like
I
we got
called
like a
Sam when I
positive
got up
boost
here,
or something this week. It
and
was like a
Yeah,
boost or something. I don't know what
I
it was
just told her, I was
because
like, I'll keep it just a
yeah,
minute.
you
I'm gonna
could
go
feel much
live
worse
now
than you
in
do,
case you
Chris.
wanna,
But look, you're here doing
be
your
there.
I
thing.
know. I
So
still
right.
You
do.
got a surge,
but
and I
at the
never
same
thought I would
time,
want
I
to
was just like,
buy a
oh, that's
party
so
frock and go
nerve-wracking.
out
I
and
should
still
be over
come
that by
back and do
now.
the podcast. But I
But
mean,
nobody wants to disappoint
the one
Sam.
thing that I
Nobody.
didn't want to miss was
So
being here
we're
as
trying this
well.
high
So
level
Right.
pressure
Yeah, I've
because
literally forced
I'd
myself
seen all
or
those
good
little
to do it.
lights going
or
past
you
the
know, it's
the
like you're at the
sun,
recital
and
and you
I've
don't want to
seen
mess up
this other
because
thing
your teacher's
that I wanted to
listening,
show
you
you. I
know,
mean, this is
watching.
clearly an object.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I always
Thank
think,
you.
every
That's
time Sam
I'm happy
says to
you're
me,
here.
"Oh, look at those little
Anybody
little
watching,
lights up in the auroras,"
you
that
should definitely
doesn't
follow Jesus
necessarily have to
Quiz.
be stars or anything. You
Like
do realize
master at
that
time
those are
lapse
more
Right.
than
videos. It's so cool.
stars. And once you start thinking about it, you can't stop. You cannot
All right,
stop.
the
Every
blow my
time you
nose is
look at
pink.
these
Don't forget
things
Nibiru System
and you look
Skywatcher.
at the shapes and you
Follow
think,
him too.
but I didn't move that
He
much. It
makes
surely can't be
some of the best, most
squiggle
informative
because I
videos.
moved it so much. And why? How
Mine's
can
a
all
little
the
bit,
squiggles be
I
exactly
usually
the
on
same? How can there
slideshows.
be
He
5
does a lot of
squiggles that look the
informational,
same?
this is this and this is that.
That's
It's
because
awesome.
5 things up there that are
I
the
do see a
same
lot
are
of
up
lavender
there.
happening. What about you
And
guys?
how do you get
see
5
that?
things the same? Like, aren't all
It's my
stars and
dream.
things
It
meant to
may
be
come true
different?
after all. From the last 2 years
And
now.
look at all the light pillar like activity off the lights when you were doing the podcast. I mean
I
the
mentioned that.
live.
Wow.
I
What does
noticed
that
that
mean?
immediately. That's the
That's
ion
like
superhighway.
speeds, man. That's like them
Live up
pillars.
like
The
that.
Right,
speeds.
the planet above is pulling the
5:46.
ionization of
Most
the
things are
electrons up
looking to
higher,
me.
right off Earth.
But then I look through my
Oh.
phone and I'm like, whoa, look at that.
I did not realize what you meant.
Honestly.
These are light pillars because
I thought,
Yeah.
aren't they just
Like that's
no, they're not.
Street
Let's look.
you know, our
Because
street
one
lights?
is not doing. If they were all doing it, it would be one thing.
Yeah. Okay. I thought that was just a normal reaction.
I know.
No,
Look.
that only started a few years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is very.
Huh.
Oh no! Hang on.
Yeah.
And then you've got all those buildings going on fire and stuff like that. Strangely, like
That's okay.
coincidence.
Taylor gave me
You
his
know,
battery,
like
so
I wonder why everything's
my
like
battery
blowing up
doesn't
and
really
igniting and
work more than
sparking and stuff.
2 hours.
Mm.
She'll get it done. Get her done.
Could be all that
Mm.
electricity surging through our poor little planet, through us, through our
I don't know.
animals, through the. Geez, you know.
Thank you,
Now, this is
Bella.
generic glare for
I
the
know.
most
Wouldn't
part.
that be? I
Yeah.
wouldn't know what to think.
The tower's straight up a
All
knot.
right. Oh yeah! Wow. I act like I'm leaving, but look at that.
Boing.
Still.
It's the side of a Saturn and lead asteroid. Right there above that tree on the top.
Oh, I've got so many of
Lead
those
us.
pictures,
Yeah.
Rebecca. That great big glowing planet. Mhm.
Right?
Need
I
to
bet.
send you your pictures.
Samus, thank you.
Do you
That's
want to
so
use them
cute.
for something?
That
The
is so perfect for
the
what we're
TikTok
talking
live
about.
pictures.
Thank you.
Yes.
Wow.
We're all cranking our heads to the
That's super
side, you
thoughtful.
know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really
Yeah.
like that. Really, really nice.
Yep. You can. Wow.
Yeah, look at that. That's okay. Well, I said him.
It's
It's a red
strange.
planet. You know, it's red there.
You really wanted to see that red, didn't you? Because it was a dude
Uh-huh.
who had seen it as well.
How many
Somebody's
planes
talking to
did
me
we see
somewhere.
today? Not even 10.
That's true.
You're
Not even 10.
Huh.
You know
I
how
thought
long
it
I've
was
been
just.
up here.
I don't know what I thought.
If anybody's been keeping track,
But yeah, I see what you're saying.
I was up here
Look at that.
from like, I don't know, a couple hours. Earlier
Planet
today
here.
at 1:30. And it was pretty cool. It was really, you know, it's
Yeah,
a whole
you
different
know.
world
Yeah.
between midday and sunset, you know.
Golly, we're
I
already at 6
can't wait
hours.
till we
Like
get
this.
more
But
planetary
midday
trumpeting.
has its own
You know, I'm
Yeah.
expecting
When
that
are we going to
again.
get the
images,
trumpeting,
you know, it's
Sam?
really,
Well, it usually,
Watch it.
I believe, it started
really,
the first time in midwinter that we heard it.
you know what I mean?
Hmm.
I can't.
You guys come across any
I
new
remember there
videos
was-
of it, or I think I might have
Oh yeah,
come
recently,
across
yeah,
at
there's
least
quite
one
a,
or two.
there's quite a few newer ones, but usually
Mhm.
in the winter when it does it.
Okay.
Okay, so here is that Casper. I
Type
got
in
it.
strange sounds in the sky
Casper.
or trumpets in the sky, and then you'll find 5 or 10 of them talking
That was a
about
great day.
religious material. It's the same thing. You know, sounds in the sky, the trumpets.
There it is.
Really, look at that.
Oh no! Look at it. Look at that.
Okay.
There it is.
That's really cute. Casper's really cute. Looks like like
Yeah.
that wee birdie and
Oh,
Snoopy with that
Brian.
little bird.
That was fun, wasn't it? Thank you.
Right.
You too. We had a good time.
Even the little like eyebrows. I don't know what else to call them. Are in.
Thanks. Thanks, Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. We're talking about scarves and
Hey, that works.
yeah. Well, I'll show you. There's my scarf.
Look, you gotta have it. You gotta have all that stuff when you go
I
out
had to
there.
bust out some gear. So,
She braved the
Yeah, there's
cold for
mine.
you guys.
I had one
Yeah.
too.
Right.
right. But there it is. Now we know what Casper looks like. A little squiggly, like an accident.
He looks
Yeah,
like
well,
that
like-
little dog, that little
Like an
birdie and
accident.
Snoopy. That little birdie and Snoopy.
What? Tweety bird? No, it's
Tweety
not
You know
bird.
that
Tweety bird.
wee yellow
Woodstock.
tiny bird that's in
Woodstock, yeah.
Snoopy?
Yeah, his name's
Woodstock.
Woodstock, right?
Is that what it's called? Woodstock.
I think
Yep,
so.
Woodstock.
Okay. Something else I noticed.
Now,
was
this is the March drawing of it. You should see the
Right.
November
I mean-
drawing of it.
Like Sam drew in some eyebrows here, right? Like I don't know what else to call them, but it looks like
It's got
pointed
this
eyebrows, and it looks just like it in the picture above.
It's a perfect sphere, and it puts around this little ghost-like exterior to it. And most of the time, it is very, very rainbow photogenic. But in some cases, it's just got this cluster of similar colored clouds, but it's always generically the same shape.
All right. And that's a great example.
Right. Right. Thank you, Esri Colette. I'm not sure if he's here, but he'll see this.
Awesome. Awesome.
Right. But thank you. So let's go ahead and update the grand total so far.
Cool.
And this includes the 20 from last week from Sharon. So, okay. So tonight and last week.
Right.
I know. 37.97. Isn't that something?
I still can't see it.
I
Scroll. Still not here.
Exceeded my expectations.
Wow.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know. I thought maybe, I don't want to guess, but anyway, I'm pleasantly pleased.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Great.
Right.
You stole my word, man.
Now I'm stealing the words.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Awesome.
Good
awesome.
deal, huh? Good. Right. There we go. 337.97. So perfect. Thank you, everybody who pitched in on that. And the show is not
Jackie
over
have
yet.
a cough up in the background, or is that Taylor? Or who's coughing?
It's not over yet.
I don't know. Is it me? A little bit?
I heard
it's
a little
in the way
hacking.
background. I was like, run,
What's going on?
you're live.
I heard a little, right.
I heard, like in the background, it's like, wow, who's that? Having a small minor, coughing. Horrible. If I hear somebody coughing in the store, man, I move. I'll go to another aisle. Get me out of here.
Yeah, you just stay away.
Yeah, you were never, so aware of it until the C virus routine where you go to the store and only one person per lane. I've seen with some people where they actually on YouTube on videos where they freak out. You can't come in my lane. I'm here. Go away from me. And they're all freaked out, because of the COVID C virus.
These are just drone pictures by Tulsa Dronist.
And there again is you're looking at the bottom of Saru. That's the base cloud of Saru.
Some are current, some are older is all.
I sent you the pictures of the little cluster group thing that I found.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I want to add this theory, and I just kind of wanted to talk about my theory because I thought it just felt like, when you get, like you were this week, like very defiant and stuff, like telling people all about your stuff. and just seeming so confident and like, I'm so sure. I kind of felt like that too when I seen this little thing arriving in the sky. I mean, I could see it coming, and it turned into this thing that's above. And it's actually, it really is it's like an object.
Wow.
It's like a bunch.
Look at that.
Now that, of course, is a fisheye lens, but you can see the difference in blues.
Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, that curve though, right? I mean,
amazing.
Satham Yellow Moon, late asteroid, and the long box cube were in that other picture.
Even though it's fisheye, that's not making it curve,
right? That absolute
like
curve is definitely that's a planet, and you cannot argue with it. Period.
Looks like your Atu's moon with the Atu's moon, directly in the
more likely Uri.
Okay. Wow.
And this is Uri, of course, is the main area. Saru could be behind it because you're looking at the open core illumination of a very large planet, Saru. Yeah, again, very large planet, Saru, with one or two planets in the front of it. Bottom of Uri again, with the tan asteroid middle by that last building. And again, bottom of Uri.
Look at the reflection on the water.
Yeah.
Real sky is orange, blue is planet. Now that's a building.
Yeah.
Planet, planet, planet. That could be a very good shot of Saru there. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Single cloud, big base, open core. Of course,
go back.
Fisheye Land.
Mm. That's beautiful though. Look at it.
Yeah, wow. See what I mean? It has so many similarities with Nipicity.
And it's green. Not
Nipicity
green.
does that too.
Green, blue.
But yeah, similar, right?
But
It's
Saru
close,
has a single widening, sort of like an earlobe, one base ring, where Nipicity has 3.
Okay. That's right.
And of course, again, the real sky is the orange. The illumination is the sun shining on the bottom of the planet is above us. Yeah, I wish I had enough money to hire a crew and get my own, drone, so we can take drone shots and be live
Right.
with everybody and do a really big show. But I think we're doing a fantastic job as it is with our limited budget. But this show is brought to you by people like you, as PBS always says. And thank you, everyone, for what you've sent in today. Look at that. Wow. Never in our lives have we seen skies with these kind of colors and this separations, and that's seriously yellow moon.
Okay. That's incredible.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to give up drinking Coca-Cola or any soft drink during the show. Stick to water. I am so uncomfortable. I drank one Coke, and I'm so uncomfortable from it. It's like, ugh.
Really?
I didn't even get a decent burp out of the deal. I think it went the other way. So,
Oh, great.
yeah, I'm sitting here going, I could burst, waiting for the carbon bubbles to come out of me. Hell, getting too old for that shit, man. That kitty pop. Yeah, I've been drinking water all evening because of it. So
Really?
You drink it for the caffeine, or
no? I was
for the carbonation.
For the fizzy, for my voice, and then I found out that the rest of me suffers. So
Yeah.
I can't do that.
What about like mineral water or something?
I stay away from the carbonation if I can.
Yeah.
Just I never used to drink pop for the longest time. Then we started doing the shows, so I was always having a can of pop in front of me so I could swallow it and then be able to keep talking.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to do water and Ricola.
Well. Oh, it's over. Yeah.
You're getting old, winning. I'm joking.
I know. I quit drinking pop because it was fattening. I'm like, I was, just sugar water.
Is that what happened to me?
Right. I know.
Yeah. Once you see what it actually looks like, it's like once you see the actual sugar that's in the soda.
It's a ton. Yeah, it's so much.
Yeah, it's a ton, especially those, Red Bulls and all that crap. It's like 3/4 of the can is actually sugar.
I would drink if I could actually get it down. It would not stay in me long. Years ago they used to make these drinks with Red Bull and you add whiskey.
Right.
They were adding to it at the time. I think somebody was even mixing Red Bull and Jägermeister. God forbid.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I just said, no, I'm not drinking that anymore. And I never fell into the Red Bull thing.
No.
I did, however, swim in a lot of Jägermeister in my time, but
okay.
And after I left the bar in the 90s, then that was the end of the drinking. It's just
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh man,
it's rough. Right.
it's rough. I'm trying to think of. That's the licorice one, right?
Licorice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, when they first came out with Jägermeister, it had an opiate and a liqueur, and like a licorice liqueur that was different than it is now. But at first, when they first introduced it to the United States, that stuff was wow. I mean, it made Superman out of
Right.
Meteor Men
Total
and
cough suppressant, probably.
yeah, and they you'd get these bravado routines from some of the drinkers, and I fell into that pattern. When you're a bartender for many years, you can actually tell how customers are going to behave by what they drink. And the ones that I had the most trouble with, of course, were the vodka drinkers, and then followed by the tequila drinkers, and then followed by and then Jägermeister came out, and then it went vodka drinkers, Jägermeister drinkers, and then tequila drinkers, and then and then down from there, and it's amazing how many women drink certain sweet, sugary alcohols, and it screws them up so much. It's unbelievable. And I wish I would have had a gag reel of how many times I watched people in bars puke, and and have to send one of my guys out with a bucket and a mop, and I've done a lot of that myself. So I of course didn't send them out to do what I couldn't do, and I did it a lot. But so you'd be amazed. I mean, and those sugary drinks are always making people throw up. So stay away from those. If you're going to drink booze, drink beer, a strong alcohol, but not all that sugary stuff. And then you go to the ouzo, and oh my God, I've done.
The Greek stuff.
Yeah, I have a friend.
Oh my God.
I have a lifetime friend named Achilles, and so we've had friends over the years, and I drank with his brother and stuff like that. Back in the young. Yeah, I drank ouzo at one point in time with friends, but another lifetime ago, back in the hip hop days of the '90s. Don't forget Parachute Pants, and Vanilla Ice, and all of that.
Yeah. Parachute Pants.
I had no idea.
The parachute tracksuits.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I had no idea that was like the best years of our lives. I didn't know that was happening right then and there.
And the transition to music was good up until rap started hitting the scene, and then God forbid. Now there's some good heavy metal out there coming out still.
Yeah.
I think Christopher kind of likes heavy metal a little bit more than I do, and And now we are in 2025, and God knows what kind of music they're making. I don't think anybody knows.
AI music.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Julian's pictures.
Look.
Here's some pictures.
Some of it's really bad.
It is the spoon from Beauty and the
I don't know. What is it? What is that?
Guy or whatever.
I don't know. It was inside the Northern Lights, man.
Oh! This is your picture, Jillian. Okay.
Yeah. Look.
It's one of those crab shell.
Sam. Come on now.
It's a crab shell craft. I'm telling you, it's a ship.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the ship.
Whose ship is that?
Well, there's this crab shell thing. They look like a soft shell crab, half, and then they got a stick sticking out of their butt. And we've seen those ships for about 2 years now.
Yeah, because it kind of looked like pea soup in the Aurora, but when I took pictures, there was multiple pictures with this thing in it, and then I went away and I looked at another part and did something else. And when I came back a few minutes later, it was bigger. It was like that. You could actually see it.
Yeah, it's got a straight tail that we're not looking at because it's behind it. We're seeing the rounded edge coming towards you or whatever.
See, I thought that was.
That's right.
That's interesting. I wonder if that's that ship we were talking about that was in front of the lead asteroid that we haven't seen. That's almost like it.
Look at that
Weird.
green.
Yeah, because I thought that was its impression pressed into the. I don't know. I go by, like the potato printing idea that I got way back in the beginning when I tried to explain to somebody else, like, no, it's not the actual planet, right, knocking on Earth, but that's its call sign is imprinted into our atmosphere. The bit that touch does.
We don't pay a lot of attention to the smaller stuff. We pay attention to the repetitive sightings and document those. And so, again, I hate venture guesses, but
Yeah.
That's like the flying little girl shape. That look at it. I mean, and it was constantly in all the pictures.
Well, now looking at this, it could be looking at a pizza slice coming directly at us, and we're seeing the top of the conning tower, which is huge. Hard call, but we know that there's multiple ships by the thousands, and again, there's the sightings of the drones and the orbs, and the landing craft galore. I mean, God, just type in, UFOs or UAPs on YouTube, and you'll get 1,000 examples.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, I put one of my pictures on AI, and I asked it, "What shape is this?" And it put up UFOs.
Now look at the white dots on the upper part of this photograph.
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't dots. Those are Star Destroyers up there. Look, they're long.
Kidding.
Just blow it up, blow that picture up, or look at it closely in the upper corner. You don't have dots. Those are long ships. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7.
Wow.
But why would there be so many?
Because they're saying that they got here and they uploaded hundreds of them off the cubes. And it's a show of force to make sure the Earth people, the governments of the United States and Russia and China go, holy shit, look at all the ships. What do? We give them what they want, or we're dead. Or we lose power and they invade, or whatever threat that is going on. That way we're blockaded and we give them what they want because we have no choice.
And people think we're crazy when we talk like this. People think that that's the part that they simply
I can't sugarcoat the truth. I mean, I think this is what we're seeing. We've cited these for years. I sat there myself and watched those damn things in the middle of April on 2019. I sat there and I watched them offload off a cube ship, but there was no clouds around it whatsoever. I looked at the cube and I saw the damn tiny little dot pizza slices, Star Destroyers, I kid you not, and many other support craft for hours, including a fighter craft docking stations and fueling tankers and you name it, offload. I sat there for 2 hours and watched this. This shit's real. And then we've had, Christopher, how, in your time, how many sightings have we had in your time?
Dozens.
Hundreds, thousands?
Yeah.
Yeah, every day.
At least dozens of captures, at least in the last year.
And Jillian's always getting
been able to confirm, yes.
Jillian's always getting them overhead because she's shooting over the ocean.
Right.
You like the ocean.
Well, that way
they seem to look the same.
They're here. And we keep talking about it, and nobody mentions them in the comments. Everybody's afraid. We don't want to know about it. You people are out of your mind. I can't possibly be two gigantic moon-sized cube squares up there with ships on it. Nope, but there are. But there are.
They're there. I don't know what they're doing inside, but they're there.
Your capture.
You can do about that.
Your capture of the Texas Cube is insanely.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. I'll never forget that.
Yeah,
when we all freaked out and nearly jumped out of our chairs when that white ghost-like cube.
There's the cube. And again, that was on show 104 at 4 hours and 20 minutes.
I mean, when I saw it for the very first time, gosh, that was just too much.
And it's really happening.
Right. And then I don't think I realized at that point yet that it's in a stationary position in the sky. And then once I finally put all that together, and then I just kept seeing it over and over again. It's like, and I tried so hard for so many months to find it, and I couldn't do it. And then once I finally had You know, it takes time.
It's like that same week that Sam said to me, "Well, there's a big cube." I was like, "Yeah." I've just got to the part where there's planets, and I'm just trying not to burst into tears and freak out and think I'm going to die because the Nibiru is going to smash into us. And he's very calmly saying, "Yes, of course there's the cube, and you." I'm like, the what? You. Like,
well, I remember going back all the way to, the first sighting, and the reason why it's called the Texas Cube is because it came over, and we were, on Facebook, and this guy went live and said, "Oh, I just sighted this, and here, everybody watch it. It's here." And then he kept filming on live on Facebook, early Facebook Live, and everybody on the channel watched this cube come through a wormhole all the way back in 2015. And it arrived over Texas, which is right where they have the Texas Collider.
Right. I didn't know that it was. I didn't know you guys watched it live.
The day of, and we saw it. And yeah.
Cool.
And that's where I first, that's that one series of pictures that I have that are original day one, and that was in 2015, and it was all the rage for about 3 or 4 days, and then people didn't want to believe that a big square, and they're all, the Borg resistance,
yeah, blah, blah, blah.
And of course Star Trek gave us the Borg ship, and it's a cube, and a lot of people freaked out about that, and then I got, I think I got turned into Facebook probably 10, 12 times that, I've been in Facebook jail so many times for things that I've said, and yet we cite them, and we can't sugarcoat this occurrence because we're sharing the science. And when people around, we've seen the long box and the Texas Cube every day for the last 6 years straight on all the sites. Do you see them every day, Rebecca, on your sites?
The crafts?
The cubes.
Yeah.
Every day somebody has a capture of the cube.
Oh yeah.
Every day.
They're always there. It just depends on how well we can see them,
Right. You get 50 people sending in or 100 people sending stuff in.
Yeah.
You get 5 or 10 cubes
over.
a day, every day, for many years now.
Right.
And it's just
afternoons.
become, why I say calmly with generically going, "Yep, Texas Cube." And like, how could you say that this galactic cube of this spaceship is there? And because we've been
talking too much about the cube, Sam. You're glitching out.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that my screen scrolled there. We see the cube every day, so it's become commonplace, and I can't help it any other way than just share the reality of it. It's an intergalactic, from another solar system, group of people that are here in force.
Right. And you got years, months, days, you got captures taken through all of this, and that just throws the probability through the roof.
Alexander in Germany has seen them.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie has seen them. People in Alaska have seen them. People in Minnesota have seen them. People in Italy have seen them. We have people around the world, the UK, Rebecca, and you, and Scotland, and so they're quite real. They're always in the same place. And excuse me, but there's no such thing as square clouds with little pizza slices.
No. I know. I wish if I could find this one picture Jillian sent me. I'll have to find it. I'll show you sometime. But I think there's something like a craft. Remember that live I had? Anyway. It was on a live, during a live. And
Christopher captured the Texas Cube during a live, and here we all saw it, come forward right there in the live. And it matches a decades old picture. Now, there's no way that we could recreate that or fake it. And yet it matches a 10-year-old picture. So that proves to you without a doubt that, the exterior and how the hull of the Texas cube is completely different than the long box cube, which we've seen many examples of. And there's just no way to make all of this shit up. It's absolutely real. And, when are people going to get realized? I mean, we're talking about, the coolness of 3i Atlas, but we've been blockaded by an intergalactic agent already for 6 years now. April of 2019. We'll be coming up on our 6th year, here in a couple of months. And they're here. And it doesn't faze anyone. Nobody, not one comment other than you, Christopher, what about the cubes, and nobody even dares realize that we are not alone, people. And there's a whole lot going on along with all of this.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Christopher looks like he's getting tired. Jillian's got her head down.
Yeah, I'm good.
Right.
What do you got for us so we can get through this show today?
People? No, I don't know.
Copy.
What do I have?
Why, you taste choice.
I know. I was saving one other thing to show you guys.
Okay.
I don't know if it's there yet.
Hi, Matt.
Let me look.
Who was it just asked what's going to happen to the normies?
It's not done yet. It was Rodney, I think. Yeah,
I think there's going to be a lot of mad normies, and I think there's going to be some really inspired normies, and then there's going to be a whole bunch of denial normies.
Sure.
There's going to be all three of the spectrum. Some people are going to hate it, some people are going to ignore it, and some people are going to go, "Oh my God!" And then then there might even be a few normies that jump off of bridges because of it. I don't know, and I hate to even say that, but I don't want anyone to do that because that's not what is called for. Called for is spreading the word that we are not alone. This is the year that we realize that there are extraterrestrials all around us, people. We are not alone. Thank you, Maria.
Wow. Hey, surprise. Maria's here.
Hi, Maria.
Maria's up in a
How you
lounge.
doing?
Look at that.
We have not.
Hi, Maria.
Using awareness of the binary system. That's
Perhaps she can give us an earthquake update on what's going on in her area.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me put
I
you
have
on
not
the
been
list.
able to watch since the 7.1. All of a sudden, the USGS does not open for me anymore. I don't know why.
Awesome.
Did you forget your password again, Sam?
No, it's there. It's right there
I
on,
know you
on the
didn't.
MSM feed and everything, latest earthquake report. And all of a sudden that link does not work. I'm going to have to go look it up, type it all in, I guess. And,
I can't, a lot of things aren't working for me like that either. It's weird.
Did you know that this week I have never seen so many things on my feed that said, "Oh, you should be scared. There's a terrible flu bug. You're all going to die. You need masks. You need jabs." Well, okay, but here we go again.
No.
well, it
Not
is.
again. So I just wondered, like we were talking about, what distractions are they going to use to make us not see what's going to happen with Atlas, to make us not see what's up there in those auroras? What are they going to do to make us forget that there's floods everywhere and that we've never seen so many volcanoes and quakes going off all at the same time?
Well,
Because it's going on.
the Russians have some nasty little submarines piloting the oceans around the planet right now that are pissing off a whole bunch of countries. And NATO's a little irritated with the Russian submarine situation. And
Well, that's
so-
what they were doing up here in Lossiemouth last week when we had the show.
Right.
All the mannies
UK.
were up here. Yeah.
Right. And there was an assassination attempt on Zelensky, except his plane took off early and arrived early, and then all of a sudden there were drones in the area over, I believe, Ireland. I'm not sure. I think he went to Ireland. It could have been someplace else.
No, it's just
I was
strange.
trying to remember where he went, but I believe it was Ireland. And yeah, there's Russian submarines in the North Atlantic where they would rather he was not. So not only that, NATO is losing patience with Vladimir Putin, and their banking industry is probably. NATO has described that they believe he has about 18 months worth of resources left, and they'll be flat bankrupt.
Wow.
And
shouldn't be bombing another country all to whatever.
yeah, the Gulf think that he can just rush in,
buy money,
use an excuse that he's
not gonna do it for
liberating.
free.
He's liberating the people of Ukraine from the Nazis, which is what he told his Russian folks, and it's complete, disinformation program that has the Russian folks invading that country, that are their brothers and sisters. Except the Ukraine walked away free, and they should be left alone. And Putin is trying to reclaim the old USSR, and he can't do that.
Well, yeah, and
Or it
it's
must
going to
be
become
something-
poison before they can do
Must be
that.
something different going on in the Ukraine that we don't know about. I mean, there's obviously
Well,
ancient
they have-
rivalries there
They
that
have
we
a
don't know
huge.
about.
They have a huge coal resource. They have, of course, Chernobyl. They have the breadbasket of that area. They're one of the biggest wheat producers on the planet. They produce 25% of the wheat that's distributed around the world.
Wow.
So they want the bread and they want the land. And that's why they'll never nuke
Well,
it.
isn't it? They said that wheat doesn't come from Earth as well.
Wheat does not come from Earth. It is a plant from another planet, genetically proven.
Wow.
And that was released, even
Yeah,
like
people
4
won't
years
even
ago.
know this kind of thing. I mean, we go into all these strange little rabbit holes and come
Yeah.
out with our little piece of info.
A gift of Shiva, and so was marijuana and a couple other plants.
Okay, she said it should have said, "Thank you for raising awareness of the binary system." That makes sense. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Sending love.
I kind of
to the
guessed
group.
what it meant because now
Yeah.
when we're all typing stuff, we get.
Right.
Very nice.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah, I
did you
know-
notice that there's no more spell check? I call
No.
her spell check. If you
My
type
spell
something
check is
wrong,
working.
you've got to go back and type it right yourself.
My spell check is working on my computer. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
would be
good
entirely
for
lost
you.
without it.
How do I get in your country?
Wait,
Well,
you mean they
if you
literally
do-
took it away from you? What do you mean?
And it's like it doesn't work. It's stopped
Well,
being
are you-
there.
Are you running off a laptop?
No, my
Well,
tablet.
Okay, on your laptop, your spell check will work.
No.
Well, then I would go in and check your settings.
Yeah.
Every single time that you update these days, something has
Yep.
been
Yeah.
changed, and
Right.
you don't
that's
see
what
the
they're
small
going-
print.
There's
I-
gremlins, man. There's
You
gremlins.
just ran the new the iOS software for Apple.
Huh? No, mine's
just-
Samsung.
Oh, it's Samsung? Oh, well, there's a new update for Apple too, so that might be what it is. Maybe they just took it out of the new software.
I don't know. This was yesterday,
Wow.
and a friend of mine picked me up, and so she was driving.
And you put your
And
hand out the
she had a
window.
sunroof, and I was taking advantage of that.
Nice.
So,
And
here's
that
what
is
was
the bottom of Saru.
what day was this? No. Yeah, it was yesterday, Friday.
Yeah, because I got that as well. That's what I had. There was
Okay.
that, and it was right across the sun. And the other thing that looked like Yuri was going that way. Are they? Samuel, you're not going to tell us what's on your new drawing before we see it, because
Right.
I'm
right.
sure that that's what is there. Is like Saru going like that on that side, like a can dancer, and then with the
Saru
frills and
is
things.
moving all the way across both sides pretty much now. And Yuri is moving farther over to the left. And the Saturn and Saturn Yellow Moon are coming more predominantly toward the middle right.
Okay.
And we'll have to make Matim is much larger right now. And I don't know where Matim is in this shot. I think it's there, but
I wonder if it's gone behind or under.
or
Under-
up higher, straight up.
Oh,
If Saru's there, is Matim which Matim is, pretty distant away from Saru overall. So you'd have to intentionally stand here looking at Saru, knowing Saru's there, and then look straight up to see if Matim's over the top of you.
I just wondered if Matim is would be almost like a moon to Saru, wouldn't it? It would be pushed up.
Matim is tiny compared to, and it's the only planet that has a completely different orbit model than all the other planets. It goes around Uri and then all the way around the back of Saru and then back. And we just have.
So you've never actually seen what its surface is like, what kind of a world it is. It's not got water.
We didn't see any land mass. We didn't see any water masses. We saw land and we saw mountains that were covered in ice.
Okay. So
Bright
it's like one
blue.
of them.
I think it's bright blue as it is because of the ice on the planet.
Yeah, fluid in the atmosphere makes it look blue again.
And then we've just recently discovered we believe it has a moon because there's been an object that's been stable in front of it and close and very round. Not everything's perfect. We might have some mistakes, but we're generically 95% sure of everything that we share through repetitive year after year after year culmination of information. Like Matim would be behind the nudge of that crane right there.
Right.
The circle the size of a small orange. It's darker gray than the blue to the left. That's where
I can see it because the light beam's curving around.
Right. See, there's a white line going through the middle of it. But that's where Matim is, right above that crane.
Wow.
And then the darker blue is the side edge of Uri.
And all the asteroids.
And all the asteroids in between, right?
Yeah, you see that downward thing with the stripes going to the left. That's what was there, as well as the Saru thing.
I'm so happy that you guys finally got to see Saru. Rebecca was like, I've never seen Saru,
Not like that, never.
I didn't say. I was trying to do a higher female voice. I'm sorry for the.
It was just so big. It was really big, like double or triple compared to what it usually is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's all changing really quickly again, and it does that. It does these weird, in spurts moments. And as we've said this 1,000 times,
so cool.
Every time we figure out what's going on, it changes.
Yeah. Well, I must have skipped over it. If I go back and find it, I'll show you all next week. We'll look at it. I'll go back and find it. It's like a 2-hour video, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wondering what that white blip directly above the sun is.
I'm having to watch it on my phone because I have the robot error stuck on my screen. So I don't want to miss. I know. I'll wait till this is done and then I'll reset it. I didn't want to miss it. But I can't see it except here. But look at that. Yeah.
And then the light.
It was
the light. Which direction is the light? Mm-hmm.
That's kind of opposite.
It's absolutely insane that we're in the middle of all these planets and they're getting higher and higher and higher, and over time they're gonna change. Question: is that the ring of Atu? No, probably, depending on where the sun is.
That's about an hour later. 2 hours later, maybe.
That's unusual.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Straight line city.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't even know what to tell you on that one. That could be that Ion Trail.
Ion Trail.
Yep. I wonder,
Cool.
can you go back? Can you go backwards?
No, I can't. Unless I want to. I can just close it out.
You're locked up. You're right. Maybe maybe she'll film.
I mean, I can pull it back up. It's not.
No, just
it's beautiful.
We'll look at it. Okay, that's the Ion Tail. And now you're going back. Yeah, look at that all the way across. That straight line. Was wondering what the hell it was. That's both of them. You can see both Ion Tails.
Huh. Weird. Wow. Oh my.
Very strange. Very, very, very strange.
Cool.
Os fortuitos.
Wow.
I wonder what that big dark blue thing is all about here. This is just amazing. Is that Isatum directly overhead? Is that the edge of Nepesity? What is that?
Right.
Is it just ion tail? What is that? There's so much going on in this. It's just amazing.
I mean,
It's
The
wild.
sun is directly behind us.
right.
Portable
I
loan
wonder,
from Alpha.
could that be the arch that Nepicity makes? You know how it makes a big arch in the sky? It
No,
can.
it just, wow.
I don't.
It's too filling of the entire view above. It's so
But
big.
okay, what about
Wonder-
Nibiru? That's kind of where Nibiru
I'm
was.
wondering what if that's the long box cube directly above overhead?
Oh yeah, look at that. For sure, it is.
Wow.
What else would it be? It's like long and square.
Yeah, but huge. I mean, like twice or three times the size
Yeah.
of expected. But then I'm not in Tulsa, so I mean, I get limited views because we have mountains in the way
Yeah.
and trees, and I've got Lolo Peak. Literally my entire southwest sky is filled with Lolo Peak. That is amazing stuff going on right there.
There it is again. What is
Yep. Yeah, there's the ion tail for sure.
that?
Wow.
I would have
And
guessed
then there's
Nepicity.
that. Remember, dial 1918 or 918 780 46. Let me blow it up.
I'm advertising for him.
46. I think. I can't read the numbers.
Right.
Just look up Tulsa hardwood floors.
Right. I know. Can we get a discount?
Yeah.
I know. We just advertise for them
Right.
again and again.
I currently don't recommend major remodeling right now because will we have a house next year?
I see Alexandra is in the chat.
Hi.
I can't pull you up on the screen because my computer's locked up for the moment. But hey, how are you? It's good to see you. This is almost done.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
are in another one of those unweird named meteor showers that we never knew about that they tell us is normal.
It's not quite. Down here, it's just gonna take a right, and then then the west is facing my window. And anyway, if it was like I remember it being, Isatum is getting ready to be really special. That's all. Yeah, I was just like, my jaw was just hanging down. I was really in shock. Isatum.
Cool.
Why would Niagara Falls be falling and have sinkholes and stuff?
Because Niagara Falls is on an escarpment that runs between Canada and the United States, and the North American plate cracked in half. They're not willing to admit that. But the entire Canadian and North American plate used to be one, and they're not anymore. And it dropped about
Yeah, I just seen this.
60 feet or something, like 75 yards, or I don't know.
No, you can't see it.
I don't know what the distance of the escarpment is, but it's an escarpment between Canada and the U.S.
Says recent geologic studies reveal alarming signs of instability beneath Niagara Falls, suggesting that the iconic waterfall may be collapsing from within. Satellite data and ground measurements indicate significant ground shifts and the formation of sinkholes, which could lead to catastrophic drainage of Lake Erie
Oh,
and
wow.
the chain reaction affecting the entire Great Lakes system.
Yeah, which
Scientists are
cause a flooding issue. And then like, look at that thing with Somalia and Africa.
Sorry, you patched out there.
And that
If he's telling us something true that we're not allowed to hear it, how many times has this happened tonight?
He's 5 now, at least.
Sam?
Huh. He'll be back.
Sorry about that. I just seen it now. The US breaking news. It's like all sorts of strange things have been coming over the feed recently. I mean, there's a lot of things crumbling. There's lots of sinkholes. There's lots of cracks on people's roads, and people are like, terrible maintenance in these areas and blah, blah. Meanwhile, it's actually the planet cracking and moving underneath them, and people are just not seeing it. It couldn't possibly be anything like that. You know, people would tell us, sorry, Sam, you've been blank for a while.
I tried 3 times to talk about the breakup in Africa.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's tectonic plate movement going on all over the planet in a large scale. It's not small normal movement anymore, people.
Yeah, the governments can't hide anymore the fact that there's so many sinkholes and quakes.
You know, the flooding in Washington State, I think they had 7, maybe 8 to 10 seconds worth of it on the news.
And people will think that's just one little area because they'll tell you in general, there was like a small group of, but it's big. I mean, we've seen so many TikTok videos this week.
Yeah, there's major evacuations going on in Washington, the north central Washington State, and of course in Seattle and all of that. And if it continues, it's just going to get worse. And then there's going to be a lot of people displaced and a lot of people losing their homes. And there are conditions that they've never experienced ever in history.
Yeah, and that's what they were saying. Like the lady that was on talking about it was saying that it's never been experienced like this before. They don't know what to call it. But they'll get a name, I'm sure.
Well, they had some major flooding in Washington State in 2022 also. But it was brief. It was a couple of days thing. Now, Colorado has gone through that. Of course, the Midwest has gone through that. Missouri has gone through that. Kentucky and all the hurricane stuff. Texas floods. Don't forget the New Mexico flood and all of that.
Sorry. I saw what Jason said, and I'm like, it looks like it, doesn't it? The car's driving itself.
Jason say.
He said, "Is that car driving itself?"
Oh yeah.
You never know.
Well, we were going down the road, and my friend turned like many blocks too early. She's like, everything's fine, and the whole camera swings, and anyway, I'm like, where are you going? And we end up back in a dead end. And anyway, it was funny because I'm like, what are you doing?
Good thing you didn't get pulled over by the cops and try to explain.
Right?
Yeah, good thing.
I'm filming, officer.
So lucky, right?
What are you filming? The sky.
The sky.
I mean, if I'm a passenger, it should be okay.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Look at ISAT right there. See, it's.
I believe this is still America.
You can see the lead object really good there. Right by the sun.
It's 4 in the morning. I can't believe it's 4 in the morning.
For you, Jillian.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
Oh boy, gosh. Yeah, you can really see it there. Wow.
The show's been on for 7 hours. I feel like I've just walked in.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been okay.
Yeah,
You
we've got.
guys been
like that at
rocking
all.
it for 7 hours now.
Yeah, we're 13 minutes shy of 7 hours, and Rebecca just hopped off, so she's clear the screen. And I'm going to go
We're
get
all
another
getting
water.
booted off. I think they're fed up with us telling the truth. So.
Jillian,
Jillian.
tell everybody about your new YouTube channel.
Yes. Tell us.
Tell you. Well, I tried to see if I could see myself, and it's startling how many Jillian Watsons there are.
Oh yeah, I bet.
So, can look for Jillian Watson, and I think I also called it Highland Glories, but I'm not sure which one came out because
Well,
I
when you
didn't
go to
realize
your
how it's quite
when you
simple
go to
to-
your group on YouTube, Jillian, click the share button, right? And
Mhm.
it'll give you a link to copy, and then just post that link in your group on Facebook, and then people can just, join from there.
Yeah, because
You
it
know what I'm
said you need subscribers, and I thought, oh, this is like getting a group. You've got to build up your. It's like, how do you do that?
Yeah,
I never
so
thought
if
about
you-
it, but
post the link in your group on Facebook so people know where to go.
You
Yeah.
can post a link on the music room,
Mhm.
and we encourage people to join Sam's Skywatcher music room also.
yeah, let's see if I can
So
get
is
it
it under
to.
your name?
Yeah, it's under my name. I just put like a couple of things like on it. I didn't know how to do it, and I didn't know if I'd done it right. And then I went to go look for myself on one of my other phones, and
Yeah.
I was there.
I do the same thing, just rebrand. Like I don't feel bad, but I can't help it. Like
Right.
I love every one of them, So and there are people that do want to see them.
Mhm.
It's funny because I used to have more than one moderator that would tell me 10 should be the limit.
Yeah, we
Nobody wants
had
to see.
we had that
this is-
rule originally because, and remember a lot
Not
of
in my
people got
group.
mad at me for not typing back to them, and I had an early rule said,
Yeah.
give me your 10 best, don't give me 67
Right.
because I don't have time for
I
what
was one of the 67 ones. Sorry.
if
Well-
I have to look at 50 people's pictures and save
I
as
bet
many as I
right.
can,
They're not obligated to, but
right?
I like to post a ton, and I don't mind skimming through. But I know you're right. I mean, Sam wants your best, the best of the best for Sam. But I'll look at a bunch. I'll just skim.
Yeah, I
through them.
never usually get past 10.
But I like posting a lot too. I mean, I want to share tons.
Well,
Like, look, I got this and this and this
I
and
only
this.
save so many pictures, and then I see another good one, and I see another good one, and oh my God, I see another
Tell
good
me
one. And
about
yeah.
it.
I've been
Um,
saving far less photos lately. I really have.
So we have a new update. We have an updated amount. Let's go ahead and
Oh,
bring up the totals here.
You're spoiling me, and you're also ruining
Looky
the
here.
surprise.
It's exciting. Look at that.
Okay, don't mention it because it's still scrolling.
It's
and
still
it's-
loading. Okay,
wow.
good.
All right, $357.97.
Ta-da.
By the way, you have a comma instead of a period.
Yeah, that's chat for you.
There, okay. Chat.
Chat.
Awesome.
I
You
guess,
got to
yeah.
raise them kids right.
I
Gotta raise
know.
them right.
Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Not too
Teach your children well. Go
I
look it
know.
up.
It still makes a lot of mistakes. It really does, but it still does some cute jobs. Look at. I mean, otherwise it did a good job. But yeah, I did do a comma. But yeah, 357, 90. Wow.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you
happy.
everybody.
I'm happy. I know Sam's happy.
Yeah, it's much needed, and like that will take a
Yeah.
huge load up. And I hope we
about.
get it before Christmas. And if
I
not,
know.
they know how to wait for after Christmas presents as well.
I
Too.
know.
One year we had that happen.
I'm not sure where we are in the cycle for payout.
Yeah, right.
Although I can probably look around and find out. I'll find it.
No worries. We're just going to hope for a Christmas miracle.
Right. Right. Hopefully so.
Yeah.
But yeah, either way, right.
Yeah, I've already started doing a little bit of Christmas shopping, some of the little stuff, and they don't want
Good night,
candy this year, apples in their stocking, although they're going to get one anyway.
Yeah, Caroline.
Good night.
Night, night,
And
Carolyn.
You
little
too.
wind up toys and some, some Ferrero Rocher or whatever those chocolate things are with the nuts.
Oh, yeah.
We don't eat that Nova likes. And I threatened Shiloh with a whole box of Hershey's candy bars, Hershey's chocolate bars.
I like the
But,
white chocolate ones.
she doesn't like a lot of candy. The only candy that she really eats is chocolate.
Yeah.
But then we didn't have a very good checkup at the dentist this month, and now
Oh.
dentist appointment on Monday. Well, I try not to have the girls drink pop, but Coca-Cola is very rough on teenage children's teeth, and she's been obviously, I'm not going to say it publicly, but she's been fudging on her nighttime brushing routine, so that stopped, and now I'm the guy with the stick going, go brush your teeth, that thing again, and I because I eased up when they both 15 and 16 and 17 years old. And I thought that after many, many years of me riding over the top of them with an absolutely never, ever having a cavity, my kids went all their lives with no cavities until now.
Oh,
So,
no.
and I blame it on the pop. I really do. And now I got brand new Axe mouthwash for and now you buy the top of the line toothpaste, and they're always getting new toothbrushes, and they're going to the dentist regularly, so it's cool.
Well, good. I know.
And we're all teenagers once, and they don't listen for shit.
Yeah.
They don't listen to me. I'm just that
You're
crazy.
not going to want to be on health kicks at this age. You know what I mean? It's not. It's the last thing you're thinking about. Right. I know. It's all right.
No, and the girls have been. This one thing I've always been very thankful for. They've always been very healthy, and we haven't required hardly any doctor visits. And unfortunately, it's been a year since their mother died, and they're getting over that well, and they're not showing any issues from that. And they've been good children this year. So I think Santa ought to bring them a nice present and not give them any lumps of coal. So. And when they found out that Santa Claus, for you cover your children's ears at home, that Santa Claus was not real, they were mad at. They got mad at me for lying to them.
Oh, could you?
I know, and I still pulled it. I still on the presents I buy them, I still sign it from Santa, and then they give me a funny look and go, Dad,
Dad.
Yeah, Dad, whatever.
Uh-oh.
So.
Oh,
And
looks like
this will help, the Cratchit Christmas goose and all of that, and Bob Cratchit and Christmas Carol. This way we can buy a better goose. Actually, we do ham on Christmas, but we'll get a better ham because of this, and rather than just ham.
I don't know. Rebecca's got me wanting Chinese food for Christmas dinner.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
thinking that same. We talked about it for Thanksgiving, right? And then
I can't cook another turkey for. I can't.
I can't believe I cooked mine upside down. I've never done that.
Yeah.
I've cooked
I didn't
many
manage to
turkey.
cook it upside down.
I don't know what she said.
I don't want it either. I'd be okay if I don't have another traditional, turkey stuffing, potatoes, green bean casserole, Waldorf salad. I'm just like,
that's good.
It doesn't even. I know, but
Walnuts and all.
Yeah, that's the one with the walnuts in it.
Yeah.
That's good.
I make a great Caesar salad. You got me thinking now. We could go to the Mustard Seed here in Missoula for Christmas, and it would cost me over $100 to feed the three of us. But that is Oriental Szechuan, and they are phenomenal. I worked there years ago, which is where I stole my beef teriyaki recipe from. Took me years to match their flavoring, and remember, I was always talking about Yoshida's teriyaki sauce. Well, the Yoshida's company went out of business.
No.
Yeah, and now I have to start all over again. Because I'm not going to buy that Japanese clam sauce and all the shit.
It's like it's just horrible when that happens.
Well, I have yet to find any shelf actual teriyaki sauce that's even remotely close.
Right. Don't even try to
the
get
fresh
the
off
off brand or anything. Once they shut down and that's your go-to brand or whatever, then it's never going to taste right again.
I used to have 6 bottles on the shelf at any given time. Now the kids do not want me to make beef teriyaki. Like, I mean, I made that, every week. And now that I'm still experimenting with new companies, trying to buy something that's even close to Yoshida's, and it is supposed to be out there. Here we're talking about teriyaki sauce.
It's on Amazon. I saw it. I looked it up.
But it's not at Walmart. It's not at the grocery store in Missoula. And once it fell off, I don't think they reordered it to come in again.
I'll probably order it for you and send it to you.
Well, yeah, send me a gallon. I'll mail you a check for it.
Yoshida's. Let me look at it. How do you spell it?
Yeah, do inquire if they have it in gallon-sized jugs.
I will. I mean, Yoshida. Okay.
Yeah, I guess good teriyaki sauce is hard to come by.
Well, there's lawyers and there's all these other, Walmart brands and this brand and that brand, and nothing is. I mean, I bought every sweet and sour teriyaki sauce I could find, the Korean, this, that. Nothing compares to Yoshida's. Nothing. And you brown your. I use New York steak, and you chop it up into smaller pieces, little cubes. And then you fry it up in its own juices. When you add a little Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper, you throw in a pinch of I'm trying to think of the stuff, ginger. Throw in a pinch of ginger while the meat is cooking, and then when all the meat is done, or 3/4 or 4/5 done, you pour in the Yoshida sauce, and then you take a big sprinkle of hand sugar. And just enough to change. After you bring the Yoshida's to boil, you throw a small handful of sugar over the top of it, and that will thicken it. And then you have a clingy teriyaki sauce that you have your meat cooked in, and then you lay that over a bed of rice with green beans.
Nice. Okay, let's see.
Now remember, I used to cook tableside flambe at the Red Lion, so I can cook. And I've done, steak Diane. I've cooked more omelets in my life than I ever care to admit to. I hate it when they go, "Oh, you're so good, so we're scheduling for you every week for Sunday brunch."
So here's two bottles.
Is that
it? That can't be right. I can't. Okay, let me just. 2 86-ounce bottles.
86, that's a big bottle.
Yeah.
Right, 86 ounces, pack of 2, $20.
No.
$20.98.
That's about right. That's about right. Yeah.
And it's about a gallon. It's like 1 1/3 gallon when you
right. That's a lot of sauce, but that's industrial.
That'll do it. We'll take it.
$20, all that sauce. Wow.
Yeah, whatever it costs, mail it to me. I will mail you a check for it that day.
I'll save it. I'll save it in my basket. Mm-hmm.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, 86.
Including shipping. I mean, mail it to me, whatever it costs. I'll pay you back penny for penny on it. I swear.
That's cool.
I saved it to my basket. I'll send you this to look at this and make sure it's right. Everything's right. The right brand.
Yeah. Okay.
I took a screenshot.
Okay. I'm on Facebook. All right. It just got here. I'll blow it.
Oh.
Is that it?
Yeah. That cowboy is on the face that never used to be there.
Really?
The company did Mr. Yoshida, original Japanese barbecue gourmet marinade and cooking sauce. It doesn't say teriyaki.
No. Oh.
No, it does not say teriyaki. It says barbecue.
Gotta have teriyaki.
Yeah, I would look for teriyaki.
I do see teriyaki here.
Nice.
There was never any cowboy on the label. But the company did fold in the middle of the C virus. And they said they were coming back after because they sold the company. And
right. I hope it tastes the same.
and they said they were going to bring it back, and then I've never seen it since.
They got original gourmet, Hawaiian gourmet, but they don't have one that just says teriyaki.
It's original.
Right. They don't have a Mr. Yoshida. Let me Google it.
Well, see if you can get a smaller container of it, and we'll try it.
Yeah,
20.
there's definitely
20
smaller ones.
Or 14 ounces or 18 ounces or whatever they sell it
Right,
size
we'll do that.
And ship it to me. I'll mail you directly a check for it, penny for penny.
Whenever I Google Mr. Yoshida's teriyaki sauce, it pulls that bottle up.
But take off the Mr. Just put Yoshida's teriyaki sauce.
So there is no Mr.?
No Mr. Up here in Montana, we ain't got no Mr. tag on that. Yeah.
Here is. It still says Mr. Yoshida. I took it off. It comes back.
The company did sell, so maybe they've changed it.
Here is a bottle without the guy on it. There's no man face on there, but it still says, and it's Mr. real little. Mostly says Yoshida's. Yeah, I'll send you a copy. But yeah, you're right.
Maybe it's a knockoff, and we'll give it a try. I have not seen that on my grocery store shelf. So I'll go back to Skywatcher Facebook.
Try it. See, there's another version of the bottle.
Okay.
So
yeah, that looks more like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they're relabeling it because the company is owned by a new company.
Yeah.
They were, at least anything closer to their personal recipe compared to everything else I've bought, even from the Oriental stuff, from the Oriental aisle at Walmart, and even Orange Street Food Farm in Missoula and Rosar's. And I used to only find it at Rosar's in Missoula, but then I found it in other stores because I actually requested it, and they brought it in, and now you can't get it anywhere.
Yeah.
And it is so good. So good. Sorry. Here we are talking about, dinner recipes.
I know. I'm just like, my mouth is watering. I'm like, I can't wait till Christmas. I have to have it today.
Now you can also
realizing I'm starting to get hungry again. That's very, very bad just before I go to bed.
You can also cook green beans in that same sauce. And then you take a little bit of butter and you fry up, you can use canned green beans. You drain them dry, and then you cook the green beans up in a little pinch of ginger, butter, and cook that up, and then you pour the Yoshidas on that after the beans have become hot. And then, again, a minute sprinkle of sugar to thicken it up. And you can have teriyaki green beans, which are awesome.
Oh, man, that sounds good. Yeah, let's do that. Alexander's going to Germany.
Pumpkin shoots and a few of the other vegetables in as well. And then you can go all the way into the Oriental vegetable cooking and even throw in fried rice on top. Stir fry in your wok.
I don't have a wok, but I've got a big, nice frying pan that you can.
Yeah, a wok, of course, only works if you have gas stove. But don't get the Republicans mad.
I don't want anything to do with gas. People keep blowing up around here. No.
Yeah.
And don't forget faucets in your shower.
Right.
They're filibustering on the end of the year, wasting time talking about faucets in showers rather than passing a health care bill. I kid you not right now as we speak. That's what they're doing.
Well, I'll need to go to bed soon. So.
All right. Well, we're already we passed our 7-hour mark, and we can wind it up here.
Yeah, we sure did. Yeah. Well, we can. Yeah. Yeah, we're all caught up.
And now we can all run to the refrigerator.
Let's go.
What's that? Boy, that went fast today. This show went fast.
Yeah.
It did.
I miss a startup. I get gutted when I can't see the start.
We started at 3. I can't believe that.
I know.
Did you have any new things on at the beginning? Like
No, we spent a long time saying hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Over
Did
an
you
hour.
still have your all the things I'm used to on there, like the
And
startup?
our standard
Yeah.
lack of control and us talking over the top of each other like we always do.
Of course.
I know.
You know,
Because we're higgledy-piggledy and just hearing each other like I'm retired mode.
no, we got Tower of Babel syndrome. Come on. Yeah, stick to science, man. We have Tower of Babel syndrome brain.
Because we've just seen all the perfect eye candy to go to sleep and dream about.
And pray. Oh,
Hey.
guys, you know, again, let's see, it's the 13th, and we won't be back again until the 20th.
Yeah.
And that will be one day after 3i Atlas has come back
Yeah.
into our outvision, where the frenzy of news media either can start or stop again. There's a lot of people saying it's already gone pie, it's done, it's history, it broke up. None of that is true. It's a ship, it's a ship, it's a ship. So I you know, go ahead.
We're going to do an NFA recipe book. That would be, do you know,
I
that's
know.
one thing that we talk about a lot.
should.
Our food, our pets' food, and, you know, things like that,
Everybody-
like sweeties and stuff.
Everybody
And then
should
we
have
talk
a
about
submission.
Kitchen. Today we're going to do a teriyaki chicken laced over
Let's do
salad.
that.
And then next week we're going to do haggis.
Oh,
Ew.
I got ideas for cookbook. You know.
Come on,
Don't
people,
forget-
you'll
don't
love
forget
haggis
the
when you
ballpark
try
drink.
it. You will love haggis when you try, or black pudding.
Yeah.
hot dog, onion,
Seriously.
relish, mustard, ketchup. Yeah, anyway.
We should do that.
Why do you think I look cuddly now, like all this good Scottish food, you know?
So she's buying good Scottish sweaters.
Jet sweaters.
He's
I
playing.
need to, you know, buy myself a really ridiculous Christmas sweater this year.
Did you buy a jumper, did you? A
No,
jumper.
I need to. I need to actually go out and get myself something really warm because, you know, the older I get, I am finding out that I know why all those guys in the old TV shows who were, you know, middle-aged, why they wore sweaters. Because, you know,
Jumpers. I had a
Yeah,
nice
okay.
jumper on.
it's 76
I like my robe.
degrees in my living room and I'm cold. It's like, what?
Where's
So-
Libby Monts? No.
Libby, Montana?
Libby.
suburbs near Libby,
near
Montana, and got washed away.
Wow, I would believe that. We have had a lot of rain. And the Libby Bridge, Libby is a smaller town. And I'm sure that bridge is probably about 60 to 80 years old. And Washington is flooding, so I wouldn't doubt that northern Idaho is flooding, and I would not doubt that parts of northwestern Montana and God only knows what's going to happen to Great Falls areas because they're getting snow. They got 7 inches of snow in the last 2 days. So, yeah, lots of weather coming. And oh my God, everybody in the middle western states. Again, tomorrow,
but we're
don't bother getting out of
dry.
bed if you don't have to.
Yeah,
You know, it's
right.
a 4-dog night, and you guys are freezing your butts off. And sorry to everybody in Brainerd, Minnesota, and in Minneapolis, because I know you're cold right now. And don't go anywhere. Don't drive if you don't have to. And be sure to turn your pipe, you know, your sinks on before you go to bed, and open up the cupboards below the sink so that your pipes don't freeze.
Huh? What? Do I have to open my cupboards?
Well, not you. You don't have a 30 below Arctic blast coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kill me, Julian.
And
Yeah.
just for a minute, I thought I'd missed something.
No, that might
Because-
happen to you before December, before Christmas, but I doubt it. I'll look into European weather.
Yeah, because you know, I mean, I might be hitchhiking or something because I won't be taking the bike on black
Right,
ice again.
right. Yeah, don't be
No,
driving
don't.
that in winter. It's not wise. We want you to
No.
stay alive and no broken bones. Anyway, yeah.
I don't want to break my record. You know, like pardon the pun. but-
And I'm gonna keep watching up. By the time we see you next week, I'll keep looking into the 3i Atlas thing and what's coming on, and I'll keep watching the weather for everybody, and I'll
You
keep
better
watching
send me
the
messages.
comics.
I'll be in the cinema with Lindsay watching Avatar. It might take us a few hours.
I'll be watching politics, and I'll be watching my Star Wars again.
Wow. Really? That sounds familiar.
Gee, I wonder why. Like you'd be binge watching. We'll have to nail you to like a couch or something.
Yeah.
Shame.
Or I'll
Interesting.
show up at your house and say, right, that was our Star Wars party tonight.
Right. Sam, Alexander wants to know, what about Germany, northern Germany? Is it?
Oh yeah, you're going to have a very nice kind of strong
Sorry,
storm.
Alexander.
White Christmas is coming. The storm is on the way right now, and it should be dropping a bunch of snow. That is what Brahm will turn into in either tomorrow. I'd have to relook, but I mean, don't quote me on the day, but it should be on the way right now because Brahm just left the UK and it went south of Scotland, but it did some major flooding in Wales. And so that is going to be heading in the angular towards across the channel and up into, of course, Holland and into Germany.
It's still going to have power.
These are some big storms. They're rotational. They're cutoff lows. And there's a lot of them going on the planet right now. And I really need to check into, what's going on in the South Pole again, because what's going on in the South Pole is insane. I mean, absolutely, we've never seen anything like it in many, many years. And so, I'll take a really quick look at the South Pole even. Now that I'm curious, now that I'm talking about it.
Now that we're talking about it.
It's got this star pattern jet stream scenario that's going all the way in the middle of South America and at the tip of Africa and over the top of New Zealand or the bottom of New Zealand and of course over Tasmania. And it's got a break off jet stream over Australia, but the main star pattern is way out between the Australian continent and Antarctica proper. But this is a star-like jet stream. Very, very odd. Of course, that could be the graphic how I'm looking at it on computer modeling. But it's got a very intensely much larger jet stream on the South Pole than it ever used to. The jet stream used to be a little circle around the continent proper, and now it's hundreds, if not thousands of miles offshore on all sides. It's just amazingly different. So, it's the North Pole used to be like that. Now, our North Pole has a very similar, very thick, very nasty jet stream. I'm looking at European weather right now. There is a jet stream front coming in over the north of Scotland, which is going into Norway and which will dump downward into Germany, Poland, Belgium, and the Baltic regions, Croatia, etc., Turkey, and will feed off into around the Black Sea and all into into Arab countries and then back up into northern Russia. Now there's a huge centralized equator jet stream coming in backwards off the coast of the Atlantic over Africa, over the Mediterranean into Somalia and into western India and breaking out up and spreading apart over China. And then it reforms off over Japan and it comes all the way across the Pacific Ocean into Alaska and Canada and then goes up to the North Pole again.
Wow.
So that's the whole what's going on with the jet. It's freaky. It's very big, very fast, very ugly. And there's a rotational storm over Kamchatka between the Alaska Bering Strait and Kamchatka. And it's a stable, very volatile rotational storm. How interesting. Very interesting. I would not want to be sailing there in that ocean right now.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm good on land, thank you.
Okay. Anyway, so I'll wind it up and I'll stop talking.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
So-
everybody. Same bat
Yeah.
channel, same bat time.
Right.
And next
Right.
week.
I know. It's like thinking about the holiday show. I'm making my notes already.
Yeah, at
so.
least we're gonna be back before, this isn't our
One
last
more
show before
show,
Christmas.
right.
So
Right.
Great.
One more show before. So next Saturday is the 20th.
Right. We'll
So-
see you on the 20th then.
all right, you guys.
I
Sounds
love the
good.
background
And
music. It's all jumpy background music.
Yeah, that's how we got here. Right.
Got the Valkyries, man. They're out
Right.
singing for us.
Yeah, I'll
and
be
if
back
anybody
to
comes
work
across
on
some
Tuesday.
Yoshida
Oh, boy.
teriyaki sauce, get it to Sam.
She does.
Yoshida's. I did not say that right.
I gotta find it. I definitely gotta try it. I definitely gotta try it.
I know, right?
But, well,
All
okay,
right.
let's go ahead and end it here. So,
All right, I've got my finger on the
Chris
X.
and
Good night, you
Jillian.
guys. Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all next weekend.
You what?
We'll tell everybody goodbye. Bye, Chris.
Oh,
and
right.
Sam.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God. Okay.
And bye, Rodney. Rodney's here. No, but I won't. No bed bugs. Ooh. No.
Right, Indica Land.
Goodbye, Rodney.
And Alex.
Alexandra, she got here just in
Rodney.
time to say hi.
All right.
And-
Good night, everybody. I'm going to X out.
Okay, bye, Sam.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Jason, or bye-bye. It's not nighttime for Jason.
Bye.
Bye, Jason. And Michelle, it is our bedtime. Let's go to bed. Okay. It's good night to Michelle. And who else? Hey, I don't know if Esri Colette. He's been in and out, I think. They're listening. Okay, well, good night, Esri Colette. Good. Glad you were here. I think that's about everybody. Caroline already told us good
A bunch
night.
of people
So-
already said good night.
Yeah. So it's late. So, well, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the button, y'all, and head on out myself. Cause you know me, I gotta go check on my kitty cats. It's like, who wants to eat next? You know, I'm just getting mine. No, it's all they think about is food. So, anyway, but all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead.
Oh,
and
dinner. Yeah, I know. All the cats
Yeah.
will be in line, won't they?
Yeah, maybe I'll see you during the week, during one of the lives, maybe if I'm lucky. So, all right. Well, y'all take care, and we'll see you all next week. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.